Only on our town podcast do you get to see our cramps.
Yeah.
You were thinking about Priest.
The ghost of KK Dowdy.
Yeah, jeez. And then Oasis. I'm not an Oasis fan. I know people that are, but what the hell?
No, they didn't change anything.
They didn't change it. They were I think they were the premier Britpop. What do you call that?
They were the best of the best
of Britpop.
They just kind of oversold themselves. They're fun. I like their music. I dig it, but I'm not a big. I'm not a big proponent for them. I'm not. I don't.
Real quick, speaking of Prince Andrew, you all saw the now infamous photo of him in the back of the car.
I think he was drugged.
Somebody printed that and framed it in a really nice little frame. It's about yay big.
Oh,
and
put it at the Louvre.
They snuck it into the Louvre and stuck it on the wall with a little tag and then walked away.
To me, that's the look of fear on a face that has never had that feeling.
Right.
Yes.
That never has had that.
He's been untouchable his entire life.
Handed everything.
Yeah. Yes.
I want to try it once.
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now, here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
Settle down. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the noise that starts this here program.
Oh, yes.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of Our Town Podcast.
Extraordinary.
Thanks, Charles.
Yes, coming to you from the Cedar Stream Studio space here in beautiful and historic downtown Renton, Washington.
It was a beautiful day today.
It was a gorgeous day. I was all over the place, though. So, not hanging out in Renton.
On the road again.
Exactly. Boys, if you feel unsafe today, during this here program, and you folks can play along at home, just yell out kaboom, because that's the safe word.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. So, folks, if you don't feel safe, just hit pause, yell out kaboom, take a shower, eat a salad, take your cats for a drive.
Take your cats for a drive to the beach.
Don't go to the beach,
Don't
Jeff.
go to the beach.
Hug a tree.
Careful of the beach.
Sniff some oak leaves.
Not
Sniff some
poison
oak leaves?
Don't sniff the poison. That's because I read a fascinating thing. So I always kind of wondered why the president has the nuclear football. So I was watching a movie, and the president has the suitcase, and Secret Service is following him around carrying it. I'm like, why does the president? Obviously we want somebody to have control over it, right? So
now he's the chief executive.
Yeah. So way back in the day,
I get a push button.
way back in the day, during the Manhattan Project, it was kept so secure and secretive that Truman didn't really even know about it. He kind of knew there was something, and he saw when he was a senator all this money that was going to this special program, and I forget what it was called, but it was something innocuous, right? It was just some kind of like little weird thing, but he's like, why is millions of dollars going to this thing? So he was asking like whoever he could, and they're like, shh, you don't need to know, right? So then Truman becomes president, after Roosevelt dies in April of 45. And so he learns about this project, and he learns that he has his missiles, or not the missiles, but the bombs, the atomic bombs. And he ends up telling some of the allies, including Stalin. And Stalin's like, yeah, I already know. Right? I already, my spy network, we already know that you have this, or that you were working on it, right? So Truman's like, yeah, fuck you. I don't care what you think you know. So the military comes to him, and they say, we've got a quick end to the war, because Japan hadn't surrendered. They'd beaten Germany, all focus on ending the war with Japan. And so the choice was, do we invade Japan, feeling like they're going to fight to every last man, child, woman's going to fight for the homeland. It's going to be millions more lives, blah, 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 on both sides. So I don't think the military really explained the targets to Truman. They say, we're going to bomb Hiroshima first, right? It's a very big military center. But I don't think they told him that it's also a very
It's a civilian center, yeah.
civilian center. So they go and they bomb it, causes mass damage. Then they bomb Nagasaki like 2 days later. Then he finds out that they estimated 800,000 instant civilian deaths. Wow. Instant.
What was the shock and awe in his face?
Right. So he's like, well, wait a minute.
Like Truman was unaware of this?
Not 100%, I don't think, but I don't think he realized, according to some. This is all according to some historians. So
Sure,
this is probably debatable, and there's probably people out there who call me like, "Oh, that's all bullshit." But this is according to some.
On that. Please comment on that.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it. I love history, so I want more. So Truman's like, "What the hell, man? 800,000 civilians died, and then thousands more to follow from the radiation for a long time, right?"
Yeah.
So after he finds out these civilians died, he's like, well, man, I can't just let the military have, carte blanche over these weapons, because they'll get into a pickle and say, okay, well, this is our option.
And the civilian leadership supersedes military leadership in the United States.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Korean War starts, and Truman's like, shit. MacArthur comes to him and says, we want nuclear options here for this war. And he's like, I ain't going to give it to you. And he sends out a memo that says presidential approval only for any thought of using any kind of nuclear. Because by the time the Korean War starts, we've got jet planes that can fly forever.
It's not B-29s, dude.
Right. This is not, yeah. So he's like, man, we could hit anywhere on Earth practically at this point. So he's like, I want presidential approval, blah, blah, blah. So,
wow.
Yeah, pretty scary.
That's
so,
scary. What a burden to have on you.
By the time we get to the Kennedy administration, he actually puts in safeguards, right? So he, for anything inside or outside the U.S. He starts the permissive action links, I think it's called, which is lockdowns that only the president can unlock. The code words and all that stuff. He also created the Single Integrated Operating Plan, which is a unified plan of what to do in case of nuclear war. And so if we're attacked, if missiles are incoming and all that stuff, then...
Yeah, how do you protect the chain of command, basically? Jeez.
First step this, second step that. And that plan is still in use today, but...
Is it SIOP, PSYOP?
Maybe.
Is that what strategic? What was that?
Single Integrated Operating Plan. So, it kind of is.
Did you just discover something? I think
but it's not PSY.
No, but they're toying with us the whole time.
Yeah. But I mean, imagine if Truman wasn't as capable, I guess, as he was, that the military could have just said, no, this is part of our arsenal, right?
Yeah. Sure.
And then how do you wrest that away from them with an act of
it's
Congress?
quite difficult,
yeah. So Truman was like,
yeah,
no,
I don't know. I like obviously right now I'm not thrilled with the civilian leadership in the United States.
Yeah.
But overall, I think that's the design, right? So, and I do like that better. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, me
But
too.
also kind of under when's the last time you saw a Pentagon budget cut?
Right.
From any administration or any real
Never.
shortening of a leash, whether behavior-wise or budget-wise? Never, right?
I don't think you've ever seen a budget stay the same, right?
It's up every single
every year.
I would say.
I would think so.
For my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe otherwise.
Yeah.
What's it? How much is it right now?
I think
$1 trillion.
Yeah, I think it's 53 cents on every federal dollar.
Wow.
And then remember, it's something dumb. I think soon it will be like over 10 cents, or maybe it's even 15 cents, just to pay the debt. Wow. So it's like the remainder for us is just paying
debt.
Although, man, we always got
bullets.
money for war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have money for sandwiches. But we
For blankets.
We do. We always do. Because we have 2 carrier groups right now heading towards Iran. Most
and
of the way
that's kind
there.
of our lead into our headlines. Speaking of war.
That's not free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like 4,000
How much
people
money did
per
we
boat
spend
at
on?
least.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the fuel to
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
And it's not just
They get a
it's
good deal on it,
group
though.
of
They just
shit.
go steal it from Venezuela.
Yeah.
We need to load up our carrier group.
Well, it's so that because Marco Rubio wants to choke Cuba. So we're choking Cuba right now. We have an embargo for all intents
Cuba
and
is
purposes.
absolutely zero threat to
No,
us.
but we want that's great real estate, bro.
Yeah.
And a thorn in the side of our, kind of larger
what,
design.
12
Right.
miles away from Key West or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't we just trade Florida?
Yeah. Cuba's beautiful, though. I've been to Cuba.
Yeah,
and,
I know you have.
Havana is just
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. And, in Hawaii, people die from coconuts falling on their heads. The number one reason for people dying, why am I laughing, in Cuba is from buildings falling on them.
Oh, gee.
Oh, like
Because
brickwork or whatever. Yeah, for sure.
Things are just dilapidated.
Yeah, because we've been
infrastructures.
embargoed against them for decades and decades for like you say, no real reason. They're not a terroristic threat.
No.
I think the Soviets kind of, made a deal or bullied them into a deal, right, to put missiles there. But that was also a little ways back. The Soviets don't exist,
75
bro.
years ago?
Yeah.
I mean,
They've
quite
got
a ways.
great cars, though.
Yeah.
The cars
I was going to
are
ask
there.
you, is that still is that a truthful thing that you see like the 50s and 60s cars? Well, it would have been 50s, right, or older?
50s, yeah.
Because what was that? It was 61.
It would just
When it
cut
was
it
cut
off.
off.
Yeah.
Off, yeah. So we rode around. We spent 3 weeks there. And
Geez, that's a long time.
It is a long time, yeah. And it was absolutely beautiful. The people were beautiful. The countryside was beautiful. The cities were gorgeous, even though they were dilapidated. But the cars were in varying conditions depending on who you were, but they mostly had diesel engines in them. Oh, so I got into one 57 Chev, beautiful, gorgeous 57
With a diesel.
Chev, and I'm going, is there something wrong with your?
Yes, it's supposed to be gray.
Is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be making that noise? It sounds like you got a lifter problem or something.
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, it's that they can only basically get German or
Yeah, I bet it's
European
cheaper fuel, stove fuel almost.
Yeah, and they can't get any sort of parts from the
For the
U.S.
American
for
cars, yeah.
those, or
Jeez,
get the engines are.
And the amount of fuel that humans go through is tremendous.
Yeah.
We forget about that. And to import fuel, which is what they have to do, obviously, because even with, crops making their own either biodiesel or fuel-grade alcohol, it still takes a tremendous amount of material
It does
to do
yeah.
so. It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, man, but I
I'd
don't want to see him
recommend-
choked out either. I think that's really shitty.
Oh, it's totally.
But
shitty.
that's just one more.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean?
It's just being
Yeah.
the bully on the block. Why don't you negotiate and just talk with these people?
Yeah.
Have a conversation.
Yeah, is either I know Fidel's gone. Is Raul? Is he still?
I think he's
kicking?
gone as well, man.
Is he?
Yeah, we don't hear
I
much
don't
about
know.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But gorgeous place to visit. I
Yeah, and their
hope everybody gets a
sandwiches are
chance.
friggin'
Yeah,
Cuban sandwich.
Come on, oh yeah.
Yeah, Cuban
I don't know if
food
they
is
came
really
from
good.
there, if it was like a Miami creation or whatever.
I
but
don't know.
I
Holy
like
crap,
them.
they're good.
I like.
Yeah.
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 And my friend Mo had gone there, who's a pretty good guitar player, and said there's like goo goo gaga, like 3-week-old babies and baby carriages. They're like, like everybody's incredible. You're just like, what?
yeah. Amazingly talented.
Oh, they're all
And then they're out in
musicians,
the
yeah.
fields, cutting sugar cane.
Yeah, 12-part harmonies.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Yeah, there's a lot of great reasons to go there. The culture is fantastic. I let my kids, let Virginia and Max both, they came to us after we went on this long horse ride up in the country and went swimming, and we ground sugar cane into cane juice and ate it, had lunch in a couple of spots, and it was just absolutely magical. But we were wiped out after about 6 hours riding horses and seeing the countryside. And we got back to our casa, or whatever it was, Casa Particular or whatever it was called, and we just crashed. It was so hot, and we had the one room that we all kind of packed into in these people's house, and they had AC for us, and we were just kind of refreshed.
Yeah.
And Max and Virginia both didn't skip a beat. They go, "Can we go get some candy or something?" And we were like, "Sure." So we gave them 20 Kook, I think was it called, Kook, C-U-C, and they went and wandered around.
It's right on, yeah.
Trinidad, which is in the south of Cuba. Havana. Havana's on the west corner, northwest in the top, and straight down and a little bit east is a beautiful town called Trinidad. Trinidad Tobago, like you think of the islands, and just absolutely beautiful people, gorgeous. You can't make this shit up, man. It was just like a postcard everywhere you looked.
Nice.
And they wandered around town. It was great.
Yeah.
And then we went down a little bit further south and went to the beach the next 3 days later. And then we had to come. I had to come back to get some cash. I'd forgotten to get cash, so we had to go to the cash machine, which was back up in Trinidad. So we took a taxi up there in an old jalopy, a 50s jalopy, and Max and I went, and we went. And I stood in line, and he went and got some food, brought it back, and we got through that, and then we wandered back down the same street that he and Virginia had wandered down, and everybody's like, "Hello, Max! Hello, Jim! Hello, Max!" We bought some cigars from some guy, went into some guy's storefront, which is his living room on the street, and went into his bedroom, and he pulled out this big duffel bag full of cigars.
Nice.
And bought some cigars and brought them back and gave them to some people.
Can you bring them back?
Well,
That was during the Obama. It opened it up, even though we
Right.
went through Mexico to get there. We went through Mexico City. It ended up being. I didn't get busted. I brought back a 20-pack or something like that of.
you're not trafficking.
No. I was just giving them to people
Yeah.
and that sort of thing. So, and you can go to Canada and get them.
And is there a difference? I'm not a cigar guy at all, but
I have no idea.
all right, yeah.
Yeah,
People love them.
And it's just the idea, right?
They're made by,
something from that
place
place
that you
that
can't
you can't get, and so it was pretty awesome. It was fantastic.
Nice.
So go to.
Did you guys go over and moon Guantanamo Bay?
We didn't make it over to Guantanamo Bay, but I mooned them from afar.
Nice. Good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Keep it
Cuba.
real.
Yeah, and never forget, and I'm not defending either one of these guys as being a good human or not, but Fidel and like Ho Chi Minh both reached out to the United States to open discussion with them,
Yeah.
and were promptly pretty well ignored.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Cuba maybe a little less than Ho Chi Minh, but
geez, I mean, really, the United States against Cuba?
yeah,
There's no.
yeah.
It's nothing. It's a postage stamp of. They've got some of the best education in the world
Yeah.
there.
And the best
famously
kind of
medical attention.
reinvest in the
Yeah.
common people or whatever. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just think government's getting their own way sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they're just supposed to defend our liberty and nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, speaking of defending, we've got a couple carrier groups heading to Iran,
Yeah.
and dozens and dozens of fighter planes
Yeah, like a bunch.
in the area that have all flown over. I think it's trying to be like a forced negotiation, right?
It seems that way to me.
Yeah.
For a deal that was already made,
Yeah, for a deal
and
that
then
was already
broken
made.
by the first Trump administration.
Right.
And then we went in and bombed using B-2s and destroyed their nuclear capabilities. But then they're just like,
Israel.
no, they're only a week away.
Yeah.
They just lied to us again.
Yeah.
1 week away.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're not.
Everybody's
Obviously
always
Yeah.
a week away.
Oh my God, it's
They're almost
madness. It's
there.
madness.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking to get, Iran a nuke anytime soon. But man, could you blame him?
Yeah.
Right? Could you blame him?
Have they
Yeah.
Have they done anything to us ever? They've never done
No,
anything to us.
Israel has murdered more Americans than Iran has.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
We
It's
don't think about
unfortunate.
that though.
No, because they're our
But they're
allies.
yeah, but they're also Iran is not they're the other form of Islam than our major allies, right?
Yeah.
The Gulf states are the other.
Yeah.
So we already made friends with them. So
Yeah.
making enemies
Down
of
with the Shia,
Yes.
up with the Sunni.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
what?
I don't know. It's weird to me, man. But no war. We have way too much other shit to do, dude.
Right.
Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be dumb.
If people aren't shedding a tear and getting a little emotional about the injustice that's going on in the world right now, and
Yeah, man.
really kind of not much is going on about it, right?
Oh, yeah, but I yes.
It's
I mean,
sad as shit. It's the saddest thing ever.
because we're close to not being stuck in this. You know what I mean? We don't have to keep doing this over and over. But if we can get rid of the Epstein class, that's going to open a lot of that up. Because a lot of this, I think, is, these creeps have insulin because they're all creeps. They just stick together into these decision making. And then when somebody does get drawn into it and then blackmailed, right? But they're still in positions of power. So flush this. Flush all these people in these that were criminals, right? Not just for the sake of flushing, but if they were involved in the Epstein class stuff, they all have to go. And then we can get people who are serious about actually moving our species forward into these policy positions.
Yeah.
These people are not serious about moving our species forward. They're not. And the tech bros aren't either, dude. They're just lying to us. It's
They're
weird.
lying.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And
We're giving those tech bros all our information, all of our algorithms, all of our human experiences.
All of it, dude.
We're giving it away.
No, what I hear an ad today was, and this is kind of off topic, but for a natural birth, either control or family planning system where through temperature. Right, so a woman takes her temperature every day and just gets into this pattern. It's like, but it's all Bluetooth, and you're now a yearly subscription to this. Where do you think that information's going?
Right.
You don't think they're going to
at
what?
It's
Why would you
convenient.
do that? Well, and also knowing that if anybody ever misses that they're now on a soon-to-be illegal birth control, or you know what I mean? It's like, man, why would you give them that?
Right.
Just like the 23andMe, don't send your DNA to strangers.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's the value they want. They want
Oh
all
man,
that
it's
access.
bananas. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yes, people don't.
Because they cannot.
do
They've
that.
shown us they cannot be trusted.
No.
They do not. And what's the company that's trying to say no to the Department of War?
Palantir?
No, it wasn't Palantir. It's one of the other ones. It's the Clyde AI.
Oh, Claude.
Is it Claude?
Claude,
Okay, I just said Clyde.
Clyde's
Marilyn
fine.
Clyde.
Yeah,
but
Hank and
they
Marge.
didn't want to do. Maybe it is. Fuck, I don't trust any of them. But they didn't want to use facial recognition and autonomy, non-human decided, potentially lethal strikes, and they didn't want to allow their tech to do that. So they're being threatened by the Pentagon that they have to do it or they lose everything.
What?
Right? Yeah. But that's really a story that we're not even talking about. But that's really bad. Why is the Pentagon so determine. I mean, the drone thing, as we've seen against Russia, the only other military superpower besides ourselves, getting the shit kicked out of them by a bunch of dudes with drones.
Well, on strings.
Yeah.
Drones on strings.
Just getting annihilated. Like over 80% of the lethal force has been through drones.
Yes.
You don't think that's coming to a city near you with this administration?
Oh, yeah.
You don't think so?
Oh, dude. Well, and the
bird netting.
There's
lots of bird netting.
It's not enough, though, man.
No, it's not enough, dude.
But they've got technology now where, I mean, obviously everybody knows this. I think everybody knows this, but there's technology where they can just, out of a B-17 or what do they make now? C-130s or whatever they are, those big cargo things, just dump tens of thousands of drones the size of whatever with a little shaped charge in it, and it's got facial recognition. It comes for each person that it's set for.
And without, and the reason that can be bad is the lack of accountability.
Yeah.
If they knew that anybody who used that against, I know, it's too late. You can recognize this face from space.
They're coming for you, Mike.
But that's why we must insist upon accountability for all of these levels. Not just for us, obviously, but every level, military, civilian leadership, all of them. Without accountability, they will murder us all. What's to stop
when are they going to start throwing each other under the bus? I mean, they've got to start throwing each other under the bus faster. Is it Meghan Markle that's in the news right now, where she's?
Oh, I don't know.
She's up for grabs right now. Yep. There's something about her being
Meghan Markle.
She's the Americanized princess, or princess from America.
Right.
Yeah.
Prince Henry's.
Yeah, but what
wife.
I don't know. I heard she killed a guy in Singapore.
She did.
With a butter knife.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes.
No, I heard today that she was. She's been fingered for many reasons, but. Sorry, Princess.
Allegedly.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
She, I guess, has been connected to the Epstein.
Oh man,
deal.
She's a young person though, right?
Well, that's how you get in, though.
I
You've
guess
got to
so.
go through the system to be held responsible.
We need checks and balances because
Not those
humans
kinds of checks
freak
and
out
balances.
without checks and balances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean it's always the stick either. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
but people
it's
have to
the
know.
finger.
Yeah, we just have to.
And this is what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Gosh,
man.
Mike, I know, right? I feel your pain. As an empath, I just really feel you guys' pain in this. This is real.
It is because it's very, as you know, every parent has told me. Just it's disappointing.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at our species. I'm really disappointed because we're
Yeah.
so close to really doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We have all the capabilities. Charles, can you do that thing with the paper again?
Yeah. A buddy of mine years ago was working on infrared light that kept those cameras from being able to work. Like you could put it in your hat or whatever, just like a little LED.
Yeah.
There was a certain set of spectrums that would block your face from facial ID, and also, from what I understand, Juggalo face paint.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's
If you
Juggalo?
look, like the
So just become a-
insane clown posse, become a
become a
juggalo.
juggalo?
Yeah. And the recognition stuff doesn't work because it throws weird.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Can I get those Junko jeans
Yeah,
to go with it?
Oh, my God.
Posse.
They never left.
But it's absurd to even think that we would be required to even start thinking about battling something like this in a world where you can just pick up a phone and talk to anybody on the earth.
Yeah.
And say, hey, man, are you okay? Do you
Yeah.
need a hug?
Yeah.
You need a hug.
And then we have the ability to problem solve our way out of every single pickle that plagues us. Every single one.
And if there
We
is
can-
a pickle,
Yeah.
then we know that there's two people playing the game that is causing the pickle, and they want it to happen.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And some, I mean, yeah. Not that pickle. That's a good pickle.
Let's see. What does pickle say?
What do you think about that pickle?
That's a no, but I'm sure you're relieved.
I am relieved. I just went to the bathroom.
Holy crap, guys. Anybody watch the State of the Union address?
No.
That happened
Negative.
yesterday as we record this. I did not either. Marathon, I think it's like the longest one.
Yeah.
And almost 2 hours of just bullshit.
Well, he's the best.
Grievance,
He's the best.
you know what I mean? It's like anger sells, I guess.
Yeah.
I would have, it's a trip.
You mean shame and
Yeah, he's just
pointing
dragging
fingers?
us down, people. He's
Yeah.
dragging. We already lost our, single superpower status. We've lost that.
Yeah.
He's dragging us down into just a has-been nation.
Yeah.
Did he shit his pants?
Probably. He claims that the economy is bigger, better, richer, stronger than ever before.
For some it is. For some it is.
The national debt is standing at $3.8 trillion and should hit $39 trillion within probably days. Wow. Within the next couple of weeks, right? It's like, fuck.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
And the interest on the debt is just a chain around our necks. You know what I mean? It's like
Such a fucking fixed. It's such a fixed game.
Yeah.
It has been, and we've just the veil's finally kind of coming off.
Yeah,
I
but-
think a lot more
yeah.
people are waking up to the fact that
I
we've
think
been
so, too.
manipulated finally.
Well, and I think they're realizing that this system is not designed to work for most of us, but we're not being allowed to see alternatives to that system. So that's why people choose these faux populist movements, because it's like, they did it to you. You know what I mean? As opposed to, this is what needs to happen to get out of it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Focus on, take the spotlight away from the darkness
Yeah.
and shine it
And the real causes.
and the real causes and shine it on the positivity and what could go well for everybody.
Yeah.
And bring that and bring that up.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, that's the best way is to stop shining light on that orange potato puff, whatever he is, president of some kind.
Do something good.
Do something good, man.
Yeah.
Go pick up a piece of garbage.
Yeah, jeez.
Hug a baby.
I cleaned a bunch of mouse poop.
Did you?
That was my good deed of the day.
Oh, up in
Oh, man.
Yeah, speaking of that, how's your dad?
It also, so twice this week I've been on rodent poop removal
Oh, what was the other one?
up north.
Was that with McMurray?
No. Why? What have you heard?
Oh. What have I heard? I haven't heard anything.
Man, but
I
I'm
just
over it. You know, I double used my Tyvek, which you're not supposed to. But I did. Oh, man. Gross.
That's gross. I'm sorry, Mike. That's gross. Yeah. What'd you say about rats, though?
But that's volunteering, so that's doing good.
That is doing
so
good.
do good when you can.
Yeah.
Just do good. Because it is all baby steps.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. And they add up, dude. They add up. You do a little bit for somebody, and we're to be of service of other people. We are. We're supposed to serve others.
Yeah, that's how you feel satisfied.
Oh,
Right.
it's the
It's a thing.
best. Yeah.
Buying shit contrary to popular belief, and I wouldn't mind at least give it a try someday.
Yeah.
It does not satisfy. Or people who wouldn't even bother being billionaires. Why would they?
Yeah.
Right? Because if you can be in service, if you can help others, you feel that satisfaction.
Yeah,
it's
the same.
true.
It's the same dopamine release that we get from that than we do from getting or from buying things,
stuff,
right?
Yeah.
So it's better to just take care of your family and take care of your community.
whomever that might be.
Whoever,
Yeah.
a stranger,
Yeah.
anybody,
Yeah.
For sure. Geez, so during the speech, never once mentioned the national debt.
No.
But what he did mention, and this scares me a lot as a guy that's getting kind of towards retirement age, at least in the next 10, 12
You look
years.
so-
if I'll ever
you look
get to
so
Yeah, I
retire,
know.
right?
Theoretically.
He's talking about doing a $1,000 per year matching Trump retirement plan.
Yeah.
Kind of like a 401k, a Trump
Sounds a lot like
401k.
socialism, is what it sounds like.
Do you think?
Yeah.
But my fear is that they'll set this up somehow, let it go for a couple of years, and go, well, we don't need Social Security anymore.
No, precisely. Let alone company-sponsored 401ks.
We don't need any of that
Nope.
anymore.
Nope.
We got
Yeah.
this Trump.
And this is straight into Wall Street, right?
Right.
Yeah, so this is not into like a pension fund
No.
that benefits the state or whatever, state banks.
Yep.
Nope.
It
It's-
sounds
the
like
market
it-
crashes up.
It sounds like
Too
it
bad.
benefits the
Yeah.
Trump. It's called the Trump retirement plan.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
is, but
no,
it's going to be
and he
something.
said they'll earn $1 million or some
Yes.
shit. It's like they'll earn
Yes.
$6,000.
Right.
Right. It's like that's not how that works, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, but in just on his whole economic outlook, etc., and in general, because we've seen his cabinet meetings that they've allowed us to see, right? Where it's all just yes, people tell him exactly what he wants to
doing
hear.
such a great
and then he
job,
watches
Mr.
television
President.
otherwise. Does he believe the things he's saying? And I don't mean just the other lie stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I stopped 35 million people from dying in aid wars or
Right,
whatever.
stopped
it is.
aid wars
Yeah,
and
stuff
all
like that. I mean, I could see where he could talk himself into that.
Yeah.
But all this economic stuff, does he just hear what they tell him?
Maybe. Yeah.
I wonder. And I'm not excusing him
I watched,
because he's not a curious person and he's got Google like everybody else. You know what I mean?
And Claude.
Yeah.
Claude,
So if he were a curious person and the best experts at his disposal, right? But he chose yes man.
I watched an interesting interview that MSNBC or whatever it is now, MS Now, did with Gavin Newsom. And he wrote a book and he's pushing his book and all that stuff, which is fine. But they asked him, about Trump, and he brought up a couple of interesting stories. The first one was he said that during the first administration, there was that catastrophic biggest fire in American history, the Camp Fire.
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah.
And Trump had flown out to meet with Newsom, and supposedly look at, because presidents are supposed to go out and be a calming, I'm looking at the destruction and we're going to figure this out and all this stuff. So they get on Air Force One and it's a somber mood for the most part, right? It's fucking people have died, people have lost everything.
Everything. A lot of people.
So they get on Air Force One.
And he's sacrificing babies.
Yeah, they get on Air Force One, and he's taking Newsom around the plane, and he's like, "Hey, check this out. This is my office. Look at, I push this button, and they bring me a Diet Coke. And check this out. I've got this screen over here.
no, he's
Hey,
self-absorbed.
Come
Yeah,
check
yeah.
out my bedroom. I got a bedroom on the plane. Come check out my."
Yeah. No.
But Newsom is sitting there going, "Dude, we're about to go witness,
Yeah.
mass destruction."
Yes, one of the largest economic, just for the economics.
Yes.
The LA area produces more than most
Yes.
states.
Yes.
Let alone California being the fourth largest economy on earth and by far the driving engine of the United States. Right?
And then
But
another.
I got buttons.
Yeah, look at these buttons. Look what I can do. Look at this screen that pops up. Isn't this cool? And look at this phone I've got. It's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude? Who cares
Totally
about
out.
this shit?
Yeah, I think he's just delegated so much of everything in his life to other people so that he can play the blame game, number one. And two, he's just not good at, he's not smart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not, but he'll like hopefully have people help him out of sticky situations, which has happened his whole life.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? The
Yeah.
stuff that he decides on typically fails.
Yeah.
Right?
And
But
I'm
because
not-
our economic system is shit,
Yeah.
failure, you can fail upwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Slack Johnson.
Well,
Yes. And I'm not
That's
tooting.
different.
I'm not tooting the Newsom horn.
No.
Whatever. Head and
he's running-
shoulders
yeah, he's
above.
running for president.
He's
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah.
But and I'm not, trying to say this is my guy or anything like that. But he's somebody that has had those one-on-one conversations with Trump and multiple times and has come to realize the kind of person that he really is, right? So it's fascinating to kind of get that look because we get this, and I don't even want to say carefully constructed
Yeah,
view,
and I
'cause
think they
it's
did the
not.
best they
It's
could.
not, but they did the best they could. So one of the other stories he's talking about is, remember last summer when Trump was threatening to send troops into major cities? This is before Minnesota, is before all the places. And he said Trump called him up, and you take a call from the president. He says, "Hey, I got a new nickname for you." He's like, "Okay. Yeah, Newscom. What do you think?" Newscom. Haha, it's pretty good, huh? It's original. It's mine. I'm calling you Newscom from now on. And the governor's like, "Okay, fine. I hate to tell you, but there was an 8th grade bully. In the 8th grade, there was a bully in my neighborhood. He used to call me Newscom. So it's not that original to me, Mr. President. But he's like, yeah, fine, whatever. Newscom. I'm gonna go with that, right? And then the very next, or that night, they get off the phone. That night, he announces that that he called Newscom, and he used that
Of course.
for the first time, and he says, I had to give him and you can look up the True Social post. I don't know exactly what it says, but I had to give him a drubbing. I had to put him in his place, and I'm now authorizing sending 700 Marines and the National Guard, activating the National Guard to go into L.A. And this was like within hours of this conversation that they had, where he's like, "Hey, I'm going to start calling you Newsom." Yeah, it's good. Okay, I'll catch you later. You know,
All because he didn't like the response from
I don't know.
Newsom.
Yeah, or Stephen Miller just got
or
into his
Steve
ear,
Miller
right?
got into his ear, something,
Yeah.
something, or he's trying
What
to
a
project.
dingbat. I mean, it's just unreal, dude.
He's trying to project this.
Well, I think narcissism.
But remember, if he dies, dude, Miller takes over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
Miller's basically in charge now, right?
Yeah.
Of these kind of shitty domestic decisions.
Yeah.
Right? The whole ICE thing. The ICE thing, what if that were specific, and it kind of is, Stephen Miller's private army? Where would that end?
Yeah.
Right? That's not good.
Yeah.
We need checks and balances immediately, if not sooner.
Please.
And then we can kind of reverse this stuff. But no, they have to know that they are going to go to prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because we have no examples in modern history of, right? Bernie Madoff, maybe.
Yeah.
Right? But of the rich and powerful going to prison.
You mean the one guy that went to
The
prison?
one
during
guy, and he wasn't even a policymaker.
The Enron guy, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
But J. Edgar Hoover was crooked as fuck.
Yes.
He never faced any.
He never- nothing.
Nope.
Nobody
Iran
messed with
Contra, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. G. Gordon Liddy, kinda. But he failed upwards and became a talk show host. And,
He made millions.
And a couple of weird movies.
Wrote some books, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like there's no examples of. We have millions a year examples of regular citizens.
doing much better than those people.
Yeah, or getting thrown in jail.
Oh, getting
and
thrown
or
in jail.
prison.
Very good point.
Right?
Very good point. Yeah.
But none of them, none of that entire class ever, after they've A, made shitty policies so they should have lost their jobs, but B, just broken the fucking law.
And stolen
Yeah.
so much shit
Oh,
from
yeah.
us. Stolen so much money from
Yeah.
us. Just
And we're
funneled
like,
it.
meh.
Let me go ahead and write.
Meh.
Let me write the laws, and then you guys go ahead and follow them.
Yeah.
And all of that's going to
Yeah,
create
I don't want just to switch management.
No.
You know,
No.
every once in a while, we
We know what
need
you're
to,
talking about.
we need,
I agree with you.
yeah.
Yeah, it's almost getting to the point where burning it all down.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about that, though. I really do. Because right now, look at how far Stephen Miller's come.
That's true.
That guy should have been some outlier somewhere.
Right.
Right? But behind Stephen Miller, there's a Fuentes.
Yes.
Some fucking ding dong.
Yeah.
Right? Man. Mm-hmm. So it's like we need the checks and balances back in place first,
Yeah.
and
I'm
then
just-
we can explore.
I'm just saying,
you
burn
know?
it all down before we get into A Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, I did. Well, you're not wrong there. Yeah. What was it, the Man in the High Castle or whatever, where there's different chunks of towns? Yeah. different timelines, but also America broken up into different pieces.
Yeah, well, that was because the Japanese had
Yeah,
the West
at the West Coast.
East Coast was controlled by the Nazis,
Yeah.
and then there was this weird.
Apple. Oh yeah, the Rocky Mountains. were-
Nobody's like, I'm not climbing
Yeah,
over
yeah.
The highway system hadn't been built yet.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Geez, well, a second arrest in the UK with ties to Jeffrey Epstein this past Monday. I think he's already been released at this point. Peter Mandelson, he was the former UK ambassador to the United States. So he's got a misconduct probe stemming from his ties with his friendship with Epstein.
And is this for sex crimes, or is this still for like espionage?
This was, I think, more about the espionage.
I think
and
so,
maybe
too.
turning over. 'Cause I don't think anybody's been
I don't
arrested
know, but-
for raping
Yeah, I know.
children.
But also in most nations, and probably the UK, espionage can lead to the death penalty.
Yeah.
Right, treason and that kind of stuff.
That's true.
So if they can pressure him with that.
With that to give
right?
up some
Because
details,
men,
yeah.
oftentimes, sex crimes, even against children,
Yeah.
don't have the same penalty as
Right.
espionage.
Yeah, right.
Which is an interesting factor.
Right. And one of them has a statute of limitations and the other doesn't.
And the other doesn't.
Yeah.
Squeeze them. Get them to roll.
Yes.
Get them to
That'd be
roll
great.
on people.
And weren't the Clintons behind closed doors today?
I know she was. I don't know if he was.
They both were.
Were they?
Yeah, but no details. I know she released a statement. I didn't get a chance to read
Yeah.
her statement.
No, I
She
did.
just
I read her.
basically said
Yeah.
that she had said she came out and did a little blurb about how she just basically answered all the questions, and that she answered them the same way that she did in her statement.
Okay.
There's nothing new,
Yeah.
is what she
Yes.
said.
No.
Yeah, they're not going to throw each other under the bus, right? I mean, this is all a big.
No, and if I don't know. I think that they want gotcha moments with her.
Yes.
I don't think she was she was too careful and ambitious to be a Epstein follower, but it's not like she didn't know Bill was associated with him. She
Yeah.
knew who he was. She was in New York as a power player long enough. There's no way it didn't come up.
Yeah. Of
course.
You know what I mean? It's like.
Well, I mean, there's so much out there about
But
her.
I think of all the things I can, be really disappointed, angry at Hillary Clinton about. I don't think she's a sex criminal.
No.
But I think, yeah,
Bill.
maybe. Yeah,
Kind
he
of a
is a
history.
sex criminal.
Yeah.
Or at least he cheated on his old lady.
Yeah.
Whether or not he did the other, I mean, he was charged with sexual
Lied
assault
about it. Yeah.
and stuff like that but
Yes.
previously, right?
Oh, yeah, Paula,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. Paula Abdul.
I don't know.
No.
People are nuts, dude.
Is there any truth to the? I've this debate sometimes with Janelle regarded not debate, but just like, is there any truth behind the fact that there are rituals where they're doing horrible things to children and babies? Like
Who are the Clintons in particular? or
Clintons in
just-
particular,
Not
yeah.
that I know of.
Yeah.
I've heard a bunch of
Yeah.
speculation on that. I mean, it's just all
Yeah, nothing.
who knows. There's no. There's something going around about how she's cut off the Pizzagate thing where she was.
The Pizzagate thing was not a thing.
That wasn't a thing.
No, that is not a thing. That
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, that guy went in with
That's all not her
a
thing.
assault rifle and shot up the place. At least fired
Yeah,
a
it
couple
just didn't
rounds.
exist.
It
That
just
was-
didn't exist.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought she was eating babies.
There's some interesting things, and like any other conspiracy theory, you've got to have some truth in some threads that you can sort of point to. But like the Vince Foster death,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But I do know, what I do know is that the Republicans, Newt Gingrich and his ilk, investigated the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
And all they could come up with was lying about a blowjob in the Oval Office.
And that was all. Okay.
That was it.
All right.
They investigated all their financial ties, and were they able to hide
and
some
we're
of it?
all the fuck over them, dude.
Maybe.
It's like, but I don't know.
But I don't want to sit here and defend the Clintons at all.
No,
but-
and that was the 90s, so maybe
Yeah.
up into the 2000s when things went really sideways.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But his, time at Epstein's Island, Bill's, I think that was past the 90s. That was the 2000s,
I think
right?
so, yeah, because he was out of office in
yeah.
2000. So.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I feel terribly uncomfortable defending the Clintons. Thank you very much. That being said, yeah, I don't know. We need better leadership, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I'm old enough to remember when she was like, marriage is between one man and one woman.
Yeah.
Just the soggy,
Yes.
middle of the road
Yeah.
dog shit with no vision.
With no vision.
No vision,
and-
seeing it coming down the pike, knowing, that of course, if you believe in human liberty, can gay people get married? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
a fucking easy one.
Yeah.
We don't live
That's
in a
a
theocracy.
softball
That's an
question.
easy one.
Yeah.
And you could always say, also, as president, I don't make that decision.
Yeah.
Right? You got to go through the legislative
Yeah.
acts, start small, work your way up, whatever you want to say to that. But just to say, just some dumb shit.
We're going to create.
Yeah, she hadn't been to a church in decades.
We're gonna
she doesn't give a
create,
fuck about
what was it?
theology. You know what I mean? Just some
civil partnerships or whatever it is.
dog
Yeah,
shit,
we're going to
man.
do that.
So I remember that, and let alone I really believe this, and obviously this is my own interpretation, that if she won the presidency, we would have been at war with Iran early. Oh no, her and her people.
All hawkish.
Oh yeah, dude, they wanted Iran bad.
Yeah.
So I think Trump just being, just worried about just enriching himself. Yeah, it's like he wasn't so, he doesn't think that way.
Yeah.
He doesn't think that way. He's not a geopolitical guy.
No.
He's not. He's just
Yeah.
like, pay me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Act like I'm the
Yeah.
biggest mafia don of all time.
Pay me and give
because
me
he
a
is.
gold trophy,
He is
and
the
I'm happy.
biggest.
Yeah.
He's
Give
got
me
all
my
the
medal.
power.
But obviously, these child predators have been much more deeply rooted than we believed, right? And have reached levels, I mean, much higher than we would have believed, right? You know what I mean? It's like if you would have told me this kind of stuff as a kid, I'd went, no, you're nuts.
Yeah.
You're making that, you know what I mean? You're just off on these tangents.
I don't
blah,
even
blah,
think
blah,
you
blah.
had to go back
Yeah.
that far. I think it would
Yeah,
have
you're
been like
right.
in my
You're right.
30s and 40s. I would have thought this.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Although, yeah, I was kind of, you know.
Questioning it.
I think about my parents. Dad died in 2001. He was a lifelong Democrat. He was a very conservative Democrat. He was kind of a JFK. Mom was big JFK
Right.
Democrat, right? And I think as they got older, they started talking about how they were becoming a little bit more conservative and all this stuff. And I was like, and I would have arguments with them, and it was friendly banter. Mom died 2006 or 9. 2009.
I always get those numbers mixed up. Too.
Yeah, geez,
Yeah.
6, 7, somewhere in there. But I think about as politically minded as they were, she paid attention to the news. Dad read the newspaper from front to back, every section, every day. Listened to the news. They were well informed people, and this is back when the news was the news. It wasn't infotainment, right?
Sure.
They were well informed people, but I think about what they would think. Like if I could bring them back to life for a day and just, okay, this is, okay, we're in the bunker. This is what's going on, right? And just fucking blow their fucking minds.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh,
With
yeah.
what we're doing now. And this is only, Mom died, like I said, 2009. This is only 14 years ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even in that short amount of time, what you're saying, it's an absolute mind.
Yeah.
It's
Mind screw.
crazy.
Yeah.
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 I feel for. They're lucky. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, they could at
have a
least
long
had
life,
faith that
but-
our type of democracy
Yeah.
was going to move
Was
forward.
gonna move
right?
forward.
Even, you know, Reagan, and I get it, dude. I blame Reagan for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But we've gone from Reagan to burp, 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 burp,
Yes.
just straight down a
Yes.
steep cliff, dude.
Yes.
It's like dignity. At least Reagan was dignified.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And since Reagan, we've had.
But also secret wars and all that kind of shit were
Yeah.
awful. I'm not going to pretend the CIA was awful
Yeah.
under Reagan.
Since Reagan, we've had sort of these quick little blurts of awesome progressiveness, right? Just like,
Yeah.
oh, we've elected a black man. Oh, we have a major female political candidate that could actually become president. Oh, we passed the Lilly Ledbetter Act. Oh, we've, so there's been these
Yeah.
brief little the marriage equality stuff like
Yeah.
that we talked about. There's been these brief little like shining lights.
Mike.
Yoga pants.
Yoga pants.
And yoga pants.
Lululemon.
And yoga pants, yeah.
Right?
No lie, bro.
Little brief
Yeah.
moments of awesomeness.
Give me home.
But really, it's been the bloop, 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 bloop
Yeah.
for a while.
And now it's just chaos.
Yes. And for no reason.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let's say the CIA was awful in the 80s. It was. But we also had the Soviets.
Yeah.
The Soviets were coming for us. We
Yeah.
had to do these things and get our sphere of influence secure.
They're
And
3
then
months away from.
as soon as
I
the
know.
Soviets go away, it's
Yeah.
terrorists.
Yeah, dude.
It's the Middle
Yeah.
East. It's these
It's the drug.
Arab or
Yeah.
whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
They're coming for us.
Yeah.
The
So yeah,
boogeyman.
no.
We have to have a
where that
war
could have
on
really
terror.
have shifted our entire
Yes.
species
Consciousness.
Right, we finally got done with this kind of like, I mean, we could blow up the world 300 times or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Just this giant arms race and all this nonsense. It's like,
Yeah.
we could all breathe a sigh of relief and go, well, you know what we could do with all this momentum, money, ability? Us. Let's invest in us.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. And then we just decided to like,
You creep.
and that's from that point till now,
Yeah.
at least between 50 and 75 trillion dollars has gone up.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can't invest in us. We're too busy
Yeah.
transferring wealth to the richest
Yeah, man.
people on
And
the
we do,
planet.
and we see it. And I mean, we used to do more with less, just in the United States, is what I could speak of. But as a kid, you know what I mean? I remember people working on their houses, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We didn't hire out every single fucking
Yeah,
thing, you know
yeah.
what I mean? But But I don't see people working. I see gutters falling off of people's houses, and maybe I'll just notice that because that's also a business sign.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know
It's
what
like
I mean?
when I go
It's
into
like-
a store, I always look
Yeah.
at the ceiling because I want to see how they ran the cable.
Yeah. So maybe I'm just noticing it, but I feel like we're allowing ourselves to get shabby because they've just sucked out. And we all have not just a boob tube on all the time, but I mean, in our hands
There's a screen.
all
Yes,
the time.
yeah. We're all down to like 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Totally.
2.5, 4 maybe.
The life bar for you youths.
That's the thing I always bring up too in this podcast is that our consciousness, our frequency of energy is being brought down to such a low vibration through fear and anxiety and the boogeyman. The boogeyman's always just a couple of seconds away from getting us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we need to change that and stop putting the light on these. It's
Garbage humans.
it's how we choose
Yeah.
to put energy into the emotion that's associated with the content. We can observe things and not get too emotional.
Oh, yeah.
But
No,
it's
you got-
difficult.
It is.
It's very difficult.
Especially when it's designed to make us emotionally involved. Absolutely. Because rage sells, dude.
Yeah.
It obviously.
And you get enough people with their energies just like, God damn it, all right! And you can't, even people watching right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you
I'm
just
sure
don't-
there's a few of those out there right now.
You know.
Comment below.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, pretty place.
Jeez. So let's change our frequency to a little bit more positive.
I really wish that I could spend like
Kaboom!
like a day with like a day in the life of Jeff Bezos or what's it, Mark Zuckerberg or something like that.
Yeah.
Wish I could just spend the day just following me around, just be his shadow for a day.
Sure.
Because I picture him like Scrooge McDuck. He dives into that pool filled with gold coins. Just
Why not?
he opens up the vault and it's just money falling out on down on
You
it.
thought Trump was good
Yeah,
at showing
yeah.
like buttons in his plane in his bedroom.
yeah.
Zuckerberg's like, watch this.
Yeah.
And he changes your complete reality.
Yeah. Well, Zuckerberg just pushes a button and his lizard face pops out.
Oh, sure. You guys believe in lizard face, but
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton's not
He's
eating
got like
babies?
snap off heads that he can just
I
kind of
know.
twist on whatever
Probably
head he wants
does.
for that day. It's like holy
Yeah.
crap.
Hey,
man.
Charles, do you have anything in there about aliens?
I maybe
Because are they trying to?
They're trying to disclose the whole
Right,
alien
yeah.
thing.
So we'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm very curious about that too.
Sure.
yeah, and is
Yeah,
that
you guys
just
wanna put baits and bets
Is that
on
just
that?
a quick like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like don't look
It's
at the
on-
Epstein files because
Yeah.
the NPR report was what I was going to talk about
Yeah.
next. But don't look at that. We're going to talk about aliens, right?
Yeah. What about
Yes.
what about Diddy? What about Diddy's people? The people that were involved in Diddy's sex crimes and
Yeah, I
shit
don't
like
think
that?
they were minors anyway, and he didn't get busted for the sex trafficking charge.
No. But what I'm saying is that was another form of what Epstein's doing, which is
Oh, yeah, nobody filmed
blackmail.
anything there?
Oh,
Nobody filmed
all
anything?
was filmed.
Right.
Nobody
Yeah.
filmed any of that?
Yeah, good point. That's
Really?
what I'm saying is like now we're distracted with Epstein, which
Yeah.
is the priority,
Yeah.
of course.
But I don't know who was at Diddy's parties because I didn't get my invite.
Got lost in the mail.
But was it policymakers? I don't know. It was rich people.
Yeah.
But
Hollywood-
in some
Hollywood-
ways, you could say that rich people are policymakers because they have a big seat in
and movers
corporate,
and shakers.
Yeah.
Hollywood, I think, is the biggest thing.
Music
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah. So they're
Hollywood.
influencers in that sense.
Yeah.
But,
Sure.
But I don't know if, because I mean, we're talking about like Ehud Barak from Israel was a Epstein guy.
Yeah.
Larry
Big.
Summers. You can run down the list of people who are like,
Heads
let
of
alone the president of the
BlackRock.
Head States.
Heads of BlackRock, State
people who make
Street.
huge decisions that affect millions and millions and millions of people. I don't know.
Everybody
Yeah.
in every top, they say everybody in every top company and corporation in the Fortune 500 is probably involved.
Implicated.
Right, because if you don't have
Yeah.
control over them, if the system that's in control doesn't have control over those people, then the policies that are made are they're not going to go along with the policies.
And if you want to be in,
You've got to play the
you got to
game.
get full in. And remember the Skull and Bones thing when the other George Bush was in, and there was a weird gay porn actor who got a fake press credential to go there after hours.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Something like that.
So I reckon that they were doing the same kind of thing, just on that scale.
On that scale,
they were doing
right.
people in compromising positions, so that you're in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The road to
if you
and I'm
wanna-
sure that kind of stuff.
If you want to join, you got to put this penis.
If you're
your
in, you're
mouth,
in.
And we're
Yeah.
going to take a
Yeah.
picture of it.
Exactly.
Yes.
And whether
Yeah.
that's with your consent or not, because
Yeah.
you can get drugged really easily at a party. You get drunk and you party and have a great time. Somebody slips you something, and then
Well, geez, remind me
So
not to go
many-
party with Chuck.
So many Sharpie penises.
It could happen
on that
easily.
place.
well, there's a flower that. Did you guys see that movie with the guy from Magic?
Surfing the
Mike?
rainbow, dude.
No. Magic
shit.
Mike. You remember Magic
Oh.
Mike?
Tatum, Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. He
A
did
lot of people mistake me for Channing Tatum.
They
so
do.
Don't be embarrassed if you
Take a
did.
good look right here, Mike. Right here. Look right into this.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum O'Neal, maybe.
So Channing Tatum was in a
Yeah, the
movie
corpse
called
of Tatum O'Neal.
Focus, and Focus was a movie about a bunch of tech billionaires that take people to an island,
Oh,
and they drug them.
Yes.
And the
Oh, man.
drug that they have is from a flower that Epstein
Yes.
has been known to grow on his island.
Oh, I didn't know that was a real thing. So they
Yeah, which
it
makes you-
erases your memory from like hours before.
Not cool, dude.
Correct. And
So
then you
these
wake up
guys
and they just beat up and rape and do
Just
terrible
terrible
things to these women.
women.
Yeah.
That they thought that it's just a
Gnarly.
women
It's
are like
Gee, that's a
losing their
surprising
minds.
theatrical career move
Yeah,
for him because he's a charmer.
That was directed by his then girlfriend Zoe Kravitz. Directed that. She didn't
not know
star in
that.
it, but she was
Oh,
the
geez.
director of it.
Yeah. So I mean, there's
people
some
are
connections
nuts,
with
man.
that, and if
Yeah.
you can control people and then get photographs of them doing things
Oh,
that
yeah,
they
sure,
didn't
sure,
know
sure.
about,
Yeah.
you know, you can hand it to them, and then they'll probably
Do whatever.
Allegedly, I don't know
Oh,
this
yeah.
for sure.
When you could
but-
lose everything, or
Everything.
gain everything. What's your
Yes.
choice?
Gain.
People sell out all the time,
Yeah.
but not me. And I will murder any motherfucker who does something like that to me. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. My vengeance might take a while, but it will happen. I'm just
Sir
saying all
Cole.
that out loud. Don't ever play some kind of game like that with
some
me. Don't.
nonsense
Or
shit.
my loved ones. Don't.
Yeah,
I promise.
yeah.
I cross my heart. Hope to die. Promise.
Yeah, because I tell you, it's not worth being your slave or your under your control.
Oh, no.
it's not worth it.
Oh.
Fucking release it
Yeah,
and
no. You know, I can be a completely different person than the one you see most of the time.
Of course.
So-
Yeah, and you have some training in that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to your point about the rich and famous, look at the two people that have been arrested so far in
Yeah.
the UK. A prince, right?
Yeah.
Part of the royal family.
Yeah.
And I know they don't have like real power, but they have real wealth.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think they have more power than you think.
Possibly. I know there's some weird. I don't know. I don't pretend
they're
to know
lizards.
yeah, they're lizards. And the former ambassador to the United States.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah.
you send your ambassador out to different countries, United States is going to be your best and brightest.
Yeah, let alone like say Alex Acosta.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like more than half a dozen, at least, members of his immediate cabinet.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I'm so
No, Bondi is
sickened by this
so
bullshit.
dirty, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's where I mean did you see the new at the State of the Union, the new lapel pins of the Democrats wearing the white flag
Yeah.
of surrender? It's like, man, it's like Pam Bondi. How did she even get that job? The new
she was blowing
the
Trump.
new Surgeon General nominee is a fucking dingbat.
Yeah.
How is she even in the running? Just stop it all. Shut it all the fuck down.
Yeah.
Shut it down. Don't give him any nominees. Are you kidding me?
No.
None of them.
None of them.
Oh my God, shut it down. This
This fucking
is a
circus.
5-alarm fire.
Yeah. It's a clusterfuck.
Real quick, speaking of Prince Andrew, you all saw the now infamous photo
a great
of him
photo.
in the back of
Yeah.
the car.
I think he was drugged.
Somebody printed that and framed it in a really nice little frame. It's about yay big.
Oh,
and
put
they-
it at the Louvre.
They snuck it into the Louvre and stuck it on the
Yeah,
wall
dude.
with a little tag
Yeah.
and then walked away.
To me, that's the look of fear on a face that has never had that feeling.
Yes.
that never has had
Very
this
He's
Good
been
point.
untouchable his entire life.
handed
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to try it once.
to not feel
For a couple
fear.
of days.
No, to have
get
everything handed me.
everything.
Oh, yeah. Just to see if it corrupts me.
The royal penis is clean.
Man, you know what I mean? Yeah, piss boy. It's good to be the king.
I mean, we laugh and joke, but
Yeah.
this is really serious
Yeah.
shit that has
And,
to do with
yeah,
a lot of
no.
really, really serious issues.
Yeah.
Of
And, I mean, yes.
child
Yes.
trafficking,
Yeah, it's
human
nasty.
trafficking,
Nasty
abuse,
stuff.
torture. The list goes on.
Of children.
Yeah,
Of
Can't-
children.
Can't stress enough.
Yeah.
Children.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that,
Hey,
the NPR had done a deep dive into the release of the files, and I think they have somebody in the DOJ, possibly, that has said that the DOJ held back dozens of documents that have Trump with Epstein.
Oh, I did hear
And
about
this is
that.
related to the rape of that 13-year-old
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
And beating.
and beating.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, torture.
Yes. That they've held back dozens and dozens of documents.
Yeah, and including the header from the FBI that said "protect witness."
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because they knew that she was in danger. Yeah.
Yeah. We already knew that they were going to disappear tons of documents.
Yeah,
that
man.
related to
Yeah,
it. But this
and
is.
when is Eileen Cannon on here? Because
Oh, that's next.
because
that's
what
next.
documents did he take with him?
Yes.
Did that have any of the Epstein files in
Right.
it?
We'll never know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
I mean, there were hundreds and hundreds of files, like file boxes.
Yeah.
Full of
Yeah.
stuff, sensitive
And I bet a
documents.
lot of it he was just going to use to sell, right? Like where our MX missiles are stationed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
diagrams of-
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But why wouldn't he have done some self-protective stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if he's going
Bill
to do
Barr
anything,
was in deep too, man.
Why
Yeah.
if it was just newspapers and magazines and tchotchkes from being president, why would he need to
Yeah.
abscond and hide them and
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah,
thing?
no, that
Why?
was not true. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but John Roberts, see, and that's why without checks, because the House can say, hey, we're going to impeach John Roberts because he made up this nonsense about presidential immunity
Yeah.
that for some reason, because a person has a job for a time in their life, they're immune
from everything.
Nobody else in the United States.
Right, right.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's made up.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
you threaten with impeachment.
Right.
Right? And that way you make discovery. You make all these other things so you can get evidence. And man, the House has been sitting on its hands for decades.
Yeah.
Right? And that just allows these other things to take root and grow out of control, man. Executive power is obviously way the fuck out of control. And I would dare say this is the most radical court we've ever had. Have you heard any lawmakers say they're going to bring charges or just impeach?
Right.
Dude, Clarence Thomas was getting bribes.
Yes. Yes.
Openly.
Openly.
Nobody even goes, you know what? Maybe we're going to charge you with something.
And maybe
nope.
you should step down.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Well, what is Mike talking about is a U.S. District Judge Eileen Cannon, who Trump appointed, that blocked all of the cases related to the top secret files that were at Mar-a-Lago
Yeah.
that he took with him. She blocked that completely, let the clock run out.
Stalled
till
it
he
out
was
long enough.
long
But
enough.
John Roberts really is the one who kiboshed that.
Yes, yeah. But so she said that we cannot, because Jack Smith, who was the special prosecutor that was investigating it, he went before Congress to let them know what his findings were.
Yeah.
Yep.
But she's come out and said, no,
No.
those cannot be released
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
ever.
What?
Shit.
What?
I mean, you can say that,
Yeah.
but
no, it's nonsense.
nonsense.
How come she's not under threat of
Yes.
impeachment?
And how do you impeach her? Can the next
I think that
president
she's
come in?
is she in
Throw an
Florida.
actual
No, I think
bitch
it'd have to be
at her.
the Florida House. It's not going to happen.
But she's a federal
district. You're right.
magistrate.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
How do we just knock some of these judges out?
They got to go, dude. We got to flush all the Federalists. The people who've sworn fealty to the Federalist Society,
Yeah.
bye-bye.
Fuck 'em.
I mean,
Bye-bye.
if Democrats are somehow able to take a good majority in the Senate, then can't they just appoint 8 more liberal justices or 8 more common sense justices?
Yes,
I would
to the
think-
I
Supreme
think
Court
they can. Yeah.
to
Well,
take the
and-
majority.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no limit.
No.
We
And-
just sort of
yeah,
settled
yeah.
on 9. at some point.
No, there's no limit. And there's 13 districts.
Yeah,
there's no
so
reason there shouldn't be 13.
13 judges.
Yeah. No, of
It's a good
course.
number.
And it's not just I mean, that's a whole nother subject. But without checks and balances, right, the corruption can run rampant. Right? They
has.
all have to be in fear of at least like either having, since there's no public shame anymore, because everybody, nobody cares about anything anymore. So if that's not on the table, then there's still like, you could still get busted, lose your job, live in shame, and or go to prison.
Yes.
Right? Those have to be on the table
Yes.
for all these people in these great cushy jobs.
To do the
For
right thing.
anybody.
Well, it
in
is
those
for the
jobs.
rest of us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's always on the table.
Always.
Right.
I don't
Yeah, I
live in
can't
fear of
steal
that
from my
anymore, but
job.
yeah.
Right.
But I can't do insider information that works against my clients.
Well, you can,
I guess, but there's a good
but
chance that
there's
I would guess.
what do they
Yeah.
call those? Consequences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be incarcerated.
Fuck
yeah.
me,
Yeah.
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, well, speaking of Jack Smith,
For president. Jack Smith for president.
I'm not mad at it. There was at least 6 FBI employees that have now been fired. These guys worked on the classified documents case back in 2021. They just got fired recently by
Of course.
Keystone
Of
Patel.
course. Yeah. Of course.
Because they subpoenaed phone records of Kash Patel and Susie Wiles,
Yeah.
who's the now
Chief of Staff.
of the White House.
Yes.
So they were private citizens back then, but he subpoenaed their
And only phone records pertaining
related
to crimes. Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
But so those, I heard 10 at first, but I think it's
Maybe.
at least 6.
No, they don't care, because if all these institutions fail, the fascists win.
Yeah.
Right? Because then only they, in their most brutal fashion, can fill that vacuum. Right? It's like law enforcement can be evil, or it can kind of work towards good. Right?
Yeah.
Look at the Hoover years, dude. Do you trust Kash Patel? And I do believe, I think Hoover was a creep and a evil person, but at least I'd like to think he at least had white America's future that he was looking out for. You know what I mean? Kash Patel doesn't give a fuck about anybody.
No.
Nobody.
What do they have on him?
I think he's just opportunist.
Oh, he's
I
one of the
think.
tech
Yeah,
bros,
maybe
right?
is he? Is he one from the
think
tech
he's a
bro
tech bro.
land? I don't know. But he's just, man, not up for that job.
Didn't
he's
Kash
not up for
Patel
that
just
job.
get like nabbed? Not nabbed, but he was taking a lie detector test and he was giving a statement and he didn't answer any of the questions.
I don't know.
Was he
That's
taking,
nice.
no,
Today.
they didn't
Yeah.
put him. They didn't put him through a lie.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
he
was
was
taking a lie
testifying.
detector test.
Maybe.
I heard that today.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but also remember, it's like
They should put him through a lie detector test.
fuck, all these things are going on, and he's over at the Olympics.
They did chugging
He's just
beer.
not serious. He's just
Like
not
he's-
serious.
Party
Yeah.
on our dime.
Yeah, dude. There's so much shit that needs to get in. I like the Epstein files. But he's checked out on that. What he's not
He
doing
doesn't
it.
give a
You
shit.
know
Is
what I
this-
mean? So
Mike,
it's going to
do you-
have to be the states, dude.
Do you
He's-
have a
yeah.
Do you have a good Kash Patel imitation?
No, let me work on that. Give me a
Well, the only one I have is this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You got to cross your eye just a little bit
Yeah.
more.
And he did lie to Congress, right?
Yeah,
Because he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so how many times is Donald Trump's name in there? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's like 1,000?
Yeah.
He's like, no.
No, it's a million.
Yeah.
Two times.
Man. Yeah, and
Oh,
fuck.
God.
Even if it was just sleazy business practices and not child rape,
Yeah.
that would still, in any sane time, keep you from being president of the United States.
And
if you dealt with the
eject you from
sleaziest
being the president. Once it
Yeah.
was discovered, it would
Yes.
eject you out of that system right
but he is
away.
the most openly corrupt. He's the most corrupt president of all time,
Well, the
and one
whole
of the most
system.
corrupt world leaders of all time.
Yeah.
But by far the most corrupt president, and just openly, right?
Yeah.
The $180 million deal with, into his stable coin investment from like the Arab states, so that they could get our NVIDIA chips,
Yeah.
which they're going to share with China,
Yeah.
because they share military exercises
Yes.
with
Yeah.
China.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh my God, dude, all of this kind of sellout stuff is just going to turn us into Russia,
Yeah.
basically. Right. But he's not smart enough to hold it all
I
together.
go back and I look at like Gary Hart, who was,
dude.
You know, he got busted for some chick sitting in his lap,
Yeah.
you know, about to go out on a boat.
Yeah.
He's probably stumping her, whatever. But,
yeah, sure.
but he had to drop out of a race.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
because
That
of
disqualified him.
That disqualified him.
Potato disqualified Dan Quayle.
Oh, my
I knew
God.
Jack Kennedy. You're no Jack Kennedy.
I think there's other
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
The Quayle.
Yeah, but
didn't-
that ended his entire political
Yes,
career.
He was done. He was
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God,
Maybe
man!
that's a new
It's
idea that we have
how
for
did-
T-shirts
yeah.
is
Because they-
potato.
Potato.
Potato. Yeah, that's who Samwise always votes for.
Yeah.
Potato.
Here we go.
Second
Oh
breakfast.
man, but those are really good jobs, man. There
Yeah.
is honor and value in the democratic process.
Yeah.
Even the sausage making silliness, you know what I mean? There's still, because for the vast majority of our existence, it was way worse, people.
Way
we had
worse.
no agency in decision making
At
at
all.
No
all.
rights. Nothing.
Nothing.
It's bad now for other reasons, but not the
Yeah.
kind of reasons that you want it to be bad for.
But it could
that
fall
was
back
for.
to that quickly.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
That's what
yeah.
we're on the pathway for. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try to figure out a different pathway. What's our pathway forward? Who do we need to
Yeah.
call?
Yeah.
Call your congressman. Get one of those postcards.
Get
and
these
make it happen.
postcards right
Oh,
here.
yeah. As a matter of fact.
Michael, mail it for
I
me.
would
Drop
really
it,
well.
Drop
No,
it through the mail chute and
pay
he'll-
postage and everything.
Yeah.
send it out.
Yeah, and make a comment too. Make a comment in your somewhere
yeah.
in your moment. Just stop right now what you're doing and go make a comment and help us get some of this information out to the public and spread our good word around
Yeah.
this community.
Yeah, so
Please.
people know they're not alone.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's our main goal is just to.
We got your
You don't
back.
have to think like us, but
No,
you know
for
that
no-
we're around and we're here for our people for sure.
Right.
Yeah, and we're right in the heart of downtown.
Oh,
Renton.
yeah.
Right here.
Right
if you
here.
need us.
We are totally
The
ready.
lights are
Yeah.
on. We're a fishbowl, totally exposed.
Yeah. Come by and flash your cheeks at us.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles, take it. This is a family show.
Take it down.
You-
tonight. Holy crap. Boys, there's a new internet sensation.
Ooh.
Is it
I
a
don't
boy
know.
band?
No, but it is a little boy. It's a little monkey. It's a little
Oh, yeah. Punch the monkey.
Punch the monkey. Have
Yeah.
you seen this?
I
Poor
have.
buddy.
He
yeah.
has just taken the world by storm.
Yeah.
Oh, we
He's a
need
little
more of that.
macaque. He's a 6-month-old Japanese macaque who resides in Ichikawa City Zoo, I think is how you say it. It's a little bit south of Tokyo, I believe. He was born July of last year, and he had a rocky start to his life. His mom rejected him. They think maybe because it was so hot and something else happened. So the mom kind of pushed him away, and so he was brought in and sort of kept alive. Humans intervened and kind of cared for him to make sure that he
Sure.
was strong and healthy young macaque.
Does he
and
sit and just play with his penis like most macaques?
no, but they tried to release him back into the
Yeah,
herd
with the adult
with the adults, and they rejected him. And it was because they think because he didn't have his mom there to learn him the social
Cute.
local
aspects.
social stuff. yeah.
So that
Yeah.
he just didn't understand. So he would walk up and like snuggle into a mom-like figure, and she'd be like, "Get off me!" and push him away. And
Yeah.
other macaques would come and chase him and punch him and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he's just a poor, sad little dude
I
that
know,
needed
yeah.
some love. So the zoo ran out and got him a buddy. It was an IKEA monkey, stuffed
Oh,
monkey.
IKEA's gonna go
So
nuts
that
on
could-
that.
so there's cute little videos of him just sort of dragging
Yeah.
this and trying to get it to hug him and all this stuff. It's just be like, oh my God,
Poor
Punch,
buddy, I know.
I just want to give him a hug.
And it only took 6 hours to assemble that IKEA monkey. It's like, what does this even say?
What do I
What
do?
does this even say?
What do I do with all these leftover parts? To the monkey. Where does this go?
Yeah, Sagan.
Hey, wait, IKEA, we love you, by the way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right in IKEA.
Right here in
Oh, yeah.
Renton, we're available for sponsorship.
Go get yourself some meatballs right now.
Yeah. I think he's doing better. I think he's starting to integrate in, is what I'm hearing. But there was a lot of videos that people were just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
No, that's right. Because I don't suppose they could just take him out and foster him somewhere or something. I guess they already
Probably.
did.
I don't
But can he
know.
do that for the next 15 years or something? I have no idea. Yeah,
If you do it for one, you got to do it for them all.
yeah, until they get through musical
What
theater.
is he? What's his name? What's the name of it?
Punch.
Punch.
Yeah.
Which is a great name.
Yeah.
I just love that. I wish
Buddy.
Mom would have named me
Yeah.
Punch.
Why does Punch get to go have a new family? My dad's an asshole. I want to go with Punch.
I want to go with Punch.
Yeah.
Punch. And his little sister Judy, of course. But
Oh, that's the
Punch and
sweetest
Judy.
story.
Nice.
nice.
Charles, thanks for bringing that story.
Yes.
That was very nice.
So hopefully Punch is doing well today.
Here's to Punch.
Boys, down in Mexico, Mexico's going a little haywire right now.
Yeah.
You think?
The
Yeah.
Mexican military killed El Mencho,
Yeah.
which is translated to the Mensch, which is an interesting nickname.
I don't know.
Yeah,
for
the man, I
anyone.
guess.
Yeah.
So
Is his predecessor, is it El Gazpacho?
maybe the Gazpacho police. O.C. Guerra Cervantes is his real name, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I did take Spanish in high school. So they shoot him.
And like 70 people on the raid, I think.
Yes, a lot of his minions.
Yeah.
And it's erupted in violence down there. There's other cartels down there would love his territory.
Oh, I bet.
And
They're
there's
setting, what, cars on
reprisals,
fire and
setting
stuff?
cars on fire, all kinds of stuff. So the State Department is warned not to fly into Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
Don't
there's
go to
canceled
Mexico.
flights, all kinds of stuff. I think majority of Mexico is probably still safe, but
I would
just
just think
those
so,
areas.
but yeah, where were they at?
Really?
influence?
I think the
I don't know.
cartels
Yeah, I think I
people
would
there
take a
on my
break.
trip.
Yeah.
they're not just in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, cartels are bad.
Yeah,
right.
they are.
Yeah.
But
No, let's
isn't that what's leading our country right now?
Well, their cartels get their money mostly from the U.S. and
No,
weapons.
I mean our countries. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Just not the same. Well, some it's related
I don't know.
ones.
We've got
Yeah.
nukes.
Yeah. we
Yeah.
got nukes.
Yeah.
That's true. But that is interesting because the Mexican government did come out and say that most of the guns that they've captured have all come from the
Yeah.
United
Where do you
States.
think they're coming from?
Yeah.
But that's also
We've got
incidental.
the
It's like
guns.
the most,
Is there-
smog in the air comes from, it's just because that's where it's made.
Yeah.
Is the Mexican leaders or the president saying, and they're bringing in all these guns and,
Yeah,
and
they're eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Such hypocrites.
Yeah, well, and quit. Yeah, and they don't manufacture cocaine there, but they it passes through Mexico.
I would think that in there like a lot of meth
Oh, maybe,
laboratories
maybe,
there
yeah.
and stuff like that.
No, you wouldn't put meth across. I mean, meth you can make right here in your
Yeah, and do.
bathtub.
Oh, yeah, people do it all the time.
Yeah, that's where I make it.
But I think they just have huge systems
Yeah.
already in place.
Jeff's on a
to make that
Sudafed
money.
buying
Yeah.
watch list.
Anybody have any prednisone?
Robitussin, bro. Yeah.
I drank 2 bottles of that shit one time. It was a weird high. Yeah. You've heard of
John
You've heard of
Belushi.
the A train? This was the submarine.
Yeah.
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Don't do it, kids.
Don't do it, kids.
In a sign that the world is coming to an
Yes.
end, Trump has decided to send a hospital ship to Greenland.
That didn't actually happen,
It
though.
didn't actually happen.
No.
So I think there was a report of was it a U.S. sailor on a submarine that got injured,
Got sick.
and they called
Then
in.
the socialized medicine people took care of it.
Yes, they called in the Danish military to sort of evac him to a Greenland hospital where he received probably the most excellent health care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we used to have the full service, bases up there. We don't anymore.
Do
'cause
you think it was an embarrassing thing for Trump that
I just
they
don't
had to?
think he understands things.
Yeah.
Right, and that
That
he
could
just
be.
automatically knee jerks to something, right? But one of our 2 hospital ships, one
Yeah.
of 2.
Was it an aircraft carrier?
No, well,
No.
they're both hospital ships, but
Yeah.
one's in dry dock,
Right,
so
getting
it's
repaired.
unavailable for months. You
Yeah.
can't just go, no, it'll be fine.
Oh, drop it in
Just
the
plop
water,
it in
let's
the
go.
water.
Yeah. It needs
And
to
the other
cover
one,
paint.
I think is under repairs too.
And if you
Which is
send
also
this
weird to
up-
me. It's like we have put trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, but remember when COVID hit? They're like, meh, we got 2 ships.
Yeah. One to L.A., one to New
Trillions of
York.
dollars.
Yeah.
and they have nothing for
Nothing
us.
for us.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. We need what was it? How did
Yeah,
Cuomo say it?
Yeah.
Ventilators.
Ventilators or whatever.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, dude, even if you did send a ship up there, how much fuel does that take? I think there's 1,200 or more people
Personnel.
that run that
No,
ship.
yeah.
It's like, holy crap. And they didn't ask for it. And so,
No.
of course, Greenland responded and like, no, we've got pretty good damn health care up here. We don't need yours.
You, dude.
Don't send
And are
your
you going to send, 200 people plus 1,000 soldiers?
Right.
Right, which would take over Greenland.
Yeah.
Right, if you had 1,000 dudes plus some helicopters somewhere, right? But,
Right.
Oh, it would
Yeah.
take 5 minutes to take over Greenland.
Yeah.
How many people live on Greenland? 6?
12, I think. Now.
Yeah. Is it
there's-
12?
Oh, yeah,
That's a
yeah.
They had a
lot.
baby boom.
Yeah.
yeah.
We better hurry up and double our
Yeah,
population.
and I just don't because I think he is knee jerk as a person. So he'll burn all this down and ruin everything just because he wants to.
Yeah.
Right. He doesn't suffer any consequence ever. Now, especially, he feels he will never suffer consequence. Right?
Yeah, and like you said, we haven't heard anything more about it. He sent that True Social post in the middle of the night
Yeah, no,
after
this-
hearing the story, and just some weird reaction to it. It's like,
Yeah.
No, man. Hopefully.
he's like, kaboom! Get the hospital
Oh my
ship.
God.
He's a guy that makes memes out of AI
Yes.
pictures of our ex-presidents as apes.
Just weird
What
shit,
in
dude.
the
What in the
fuck?
fuck, dude?
Ugh.
But that's because there's no consequence.
Yeah.
None. None.
We need
It's
that.
like, because the right wing propaganda machine has been really from the AM radio of the 80s
Yeah.
through Rush Limbaugh and Michael Weiner and all these freaks, dude, just poisoning the well of democracy. Right? Poisoning so that all of these institutions are bad, 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 bad. Only the strong daddy can fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're all proto-fascists, whether they really know it or not, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and Antifa? You mean Antifa? Antifa. Anti-fascism. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
We got to round all them up.
Motherfucker.
Oh, man.
I'm so sad. Charles, take us to the bridge.
Take the bridge. Boys,
some
the Rock and Roll
confounded
Hall of
bridge.
Fame has come out with their class of, well, not the class, their nominees of 2026. And I don't know that there's a lot of bands on here I would consider like Hall of Fame worthy, but knowing that it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which lets anybody in. God bless Dolly Parton. Does she belong in the Rock and Roll?
Yeah, no.
Rock and Roll Hall
Yeah.
of Fame? Country? Yeah.
Yeah.
Grand Old
Yes.
Opry? Yeah. Rock and Roll?
Yeah, well, she did do 9 to 5.
know.
Is that
Way
rock
to
and
make
roll?
it-
I don't
No,
think so.
no, it's not.
No, it's
not
And
at
God
all.
bless Dolly, friend
Yeah.
of humanity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 And
And
God
I've
bless
been-
Public Enemy, right?
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it's
Yeah.
like,
Is that rock and roll?
no.
I mean, there's elements maybe.
If that's the role. Chuck D, I just watched him talk about this because he says that's the role. Like rock is the guitar side, but all the soul part, that's the blues orientation thereof,
That makes
that's the
sense.
roll side.
Yeah.
And whatever Chuck D, I'm like, he's smarter than I am, so
Yeah. He's,
that's fine. But I also go, man, R&B should get their own best.
yes.
Right?
sure.
Hip hop should get their own best.
Yeah.
Or
the
if
country
it's-
should get their own. I bet they already have their own
They
best.
do have a
Yeah. And
country
then we
hall.
get to have more parties and festivals and shit anyway.
Yeah.
Give
There's
each
no
other
downside.
trophies and medals and all
Yes.
kinds of shit.
We love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so I've been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it's a cool building. It's comparable to Mopop.
Oh, all right,
kind
all
of
right.
thing.
Yeah.
Is that made
Maybe
by
a
the
little
same
bit
guy,
bigger.
the Frank Lloyd Wright or whatever?
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy is?
Who was that guy?
Frank Gehry?
Frank Gehry.
Frank Gehry.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, similar though construction, like.
No, it's a glass pyramid, I think,
Oh.
if I
Oh,
remember
okay.
correctly.
Is that in L.A.?
No, it's in Cleveland.
Cleveland Rock. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing like Cleveland.
Oh, my
boys.
God.
Nothing like Cleveland.
I need to go to Cleveland.
Never been.
Cleveland's,
Yeah.
all right.
Is it right on the river, the building?
It is.
I bet it's pretty.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. And why are they called the Browns?
It's named after the original owner, or the original coach, or the original.
Oh,
owner. I
Brown.
forget
Oh,
which.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Browns, brownies.
Okay.
Yeah. Boys, so 2026, first time nominees are Jeff Buckley, who we talked about a couple of weeks ago, had his first #1 hit. I don't know, because Rock and Roll Hall of Fame says to me that you've achieved greatness, or you influenced greatness, right? Just me. And then Jeff Buckley, I'm not picking on him. I don't really.
But really?
But yeah, did he? Phil Collins as a solo artist, I don't know if Genesis is in. I'm assuming they are, if just they're picking Phil Collins. I mean, that drum fill.
Yeah, well, and he wrote a bunch of
the air
hit
tonight?
songs.
Yeah.
Like he did. But really?
But Hall of Fame?
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Melissa
Why don't you
Etheridge.
just ever let you go and just walk away.
Oh, yeah.
Do it, Jeff. Do it. Do it. Man.
Did you think every breath I take? Can you talk to me? I don't know. What's that?
I mean, it was
every
huge.
breath.
That
I
guy was
take,
fucking huge.
Oh, that's Police.
Oh, yeah.
Every breath they take.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking. You heard it. You heard
Yeah,
some of it
yeah,
in there.
no.
Yeah.
How could I just let you walk away?
Oh, my God.
And
Never see cry.
Yeah.
something.
Man, the 80s were insane. And that's what empowered those cartels we were just talking about. Was all the cocaine these dingbats were doing.
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
that ain't naturally occurring. No way.
No way. Thank God for the 80s, though.
Oh man, Melissa Etheridge.
Yeah.
I do
her.
like her. I'm
Yeah, I do.
maybe.
She's okay. And I guess she was kind of groundbreaking, kind of.
She wrote Young Skinny Pop by Poison.
No, she did not. Oh, my God, that would be so good. Skinny bop, bop. Oh, my God.
Sorry, Mike. I just thought I'd throw you that one.
How
She's got
dare
one that
you.
song that I like, and I can't remember what it is right now. But
She's got a bunch, man.
yeah.
That-
Yeah, she was successful. Yeah.
very, very
successful.
successful. I like her.
I don't know. And who votes on the Hall of Fame anyway?
I think there's a bunch of writers or
It's
something.
Steve.
Maybe
It's Steve. Yeah, it's just
Fucking
one dude.
Steve.
Yeah. We need a shirt that says Steve on it.
Steve.
Yeah.
Lauren Hill, who I adore, but again, rock and roll. She was big with
Fugees.
Fugees.
Oh, she's huge.
And she had that one album
was a really good
Is she more
record.
rhythm and
Yeah.
blues or soul?
more
That's what I would think,
rappy,
yeah. More
soul,
rap.
soul rap.
Oh, okay.
She did. She used the sample of
Killing me softly.
with
Yeah.
you. Yeah. In Excess, which I'm not mad at that as a possible nomination.
Oh, fuck no. Love In Excess.
Yeah.
With this one, New Edition. I mean, that was
New Edition.
yes, that's Bobby Brown and
That hurts my
yeah.
soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's, and I don't mind
Were
Bobby
they
Brown. But
no, but they were early in the like 5-piece boy bands or
Yes,
whatever, I guess.
yes,
But they weren't
early boy-
They didn't invent that.
no.
You know what I mean? At all.
Yeah, well,
It's
Bobby
like-
Brown actually wrote Young Skinny Pop for
It
Little known
sounded a
fact.
little different when he did it. Pink.
Yes,
Pink.
I'll give her that.
Geez, I don't know.
She's got guitar. She's
Yeah.
got rhythm. She's
Okay.
got blues.
Yeah.
She is
She
hot.
Of the gals that came out of the early 2000s or the late 90s, she was probably more rock and roll than
Yeah.
she definitely was more than like your Ashley Simpsons and your
Oh, sure,
you know,
sure.
all those.
Yeah.
Or Melissa Etheridge.
How dare you? This one I'm not mad at all. She should get in just on the hip shake, but Shakira.
Oh, jeez.
Shakira.
Yeah, but is she rock and roll,
She's not
man?
rock
I
and
know, but
roll.
obviously that's not their
A
definition of
requirement.
rock and roll. And our
Yeah.
definition is not the
Yeah.
same.
She
So
may
it's
not
kind
be
of
rock,
a
but
popular music hall of fame is what I'm
Yes.
seeing here.
Yeah.
I think this has been a big debate for a long time as far as it
yeah.
gets in.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's a bunch of bands like Deep Purple that have never got in and stuff like that.
And,
It's
the
like-
I've Seen Fire, I've Seen Rain guy is in it, right? Yeah.
I've seen fire. And
I've seen rain. That guy.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what?
yeah.
Man, he's just
Croce?
rock and roll. No, Jim Croce is a better
seen
songwriter than that guy. I don't know.
Geez, Luther Vandross. I mean, more soul guy, R&B guy, but I'm not. Again, that's okay. And then Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah. But now that I'm looking at this as the Pop Music Hall of Fame, because that's
Yeah.
what I'm convincing myself, Wu-Tang for sure.
Sure. Yeah, and they're
Because they kind of redefine that whole
their
genre.
producer and marketing guy just died at like 51. I can't remember his
Man,
name.
bummer.
Yeah. And then so returning nominees. These are nominees that got nominated before but did not make it. The Black Crowes, definitely rock and roll, but I don't know that they're groundbreaking. Mariah Carey again.
He's got a hell of a voice.
Hell of a voice. Maybe one of the best pop vocalists of all time.
Yeah, at least of the last 30 years. Oh, yeah.
But rock and roll, Billy Idol?
Yeah!
Certainly
Nice.
rock and roll. Was he groundbreaking? I don't know. Did he sort
Well,
of bring a punk aesthetic to the masses?
Well, like
maybe?
this.
Yeah, but should we be happy or angry about that? He's a fucking poser.
White wedding. Yeah. He's got that
you just-
snarl.
Are you dissing my Billy Idol?
What's
Are
that?
you dissing my Billy Idol?
Yeah.
Fuck
But I do
you.
like the guitar solo, the kind of heavy
Yeah,
part of
what's
Eyes
his
Without a
name?
Face. Steve Stevens.
Steve Stevens.
He's cool, man.
Eyes Without a Face
He's
is
cool.
one of my favorites.
Great
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Dance with Myself
Yeah.
in video or otherwise, the video's incredible. But
I will
that's
wrestle.
a good song.
I'll wrestle you outside
Yeah, like-
later after the show.
With
He's one of
baby
my
oil,
favorites.
like
This ain't no
a
P Diddy thing.
like a Diddy party. These guys should have been in a long time ago. Iron Maiden.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because they are not only a great
Groundbreaking.
band, but they were. I mean, you could maybe point to Judas Priest as them sort of taking elements of
Yeah, but
Priest
they
from
also
them,
have like toured more than about anybody.
Yeah.
They toured for a year behind the Iron Curtain
Yeah.
for a year straight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
That was their demographic.
Oh yeah, that's incredible. And just they really have worked
Did you
at that job.
Did you see them?
I've never seen Maiden.
I've
No.
never seen
Maiden.
Maiden.
No,
Have you,
no.
Charles?
1983, baby.
Nice.
Fastway, Saxon,
Sick.
Maiden was the headliner. Fastway, I think, was the opener. There was one other band though. Why can't I think of the other band?
Come on, Charles. Devil Horn.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah,
Big
no,
time.
that's
Come on, Mike.
lineup.
Devil Horns.
And that was like $10 to get in the door, right?
Yes,
$10,
yeah.
$12.
Yeah.
I'm like a 12-year-old
Oh,
kid,
going
11-year-old
nuts.
kid, just going.
Oh, I bet that
nuts.
was insane. Did he drive out on his
Yeah, Wheels
motorcycle?
of Steel. No, that's
No,
Priest.
that's Priest.
Oh, that's Priest.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, yeah.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
But Eddie was
they
the
always
big
had
thing.
like a big
Like the
Eddie.
Big Eddie
Yeah,
coming
it's
in.
cool, man.
Yeah,
and they
geez.
really are a good band. They, for the most part, kept the same lineup, right?
I'm going home.
They,
I'm
Paul
couple of changes
Diano
here and
left
there.
after
Yeah.
Killers, and
Oh
then,
yeah. He just blew his
Bruce
voice
Dickinson,
out.
yeah.
He couldn't tour,
Yeah,
and he sure as fuck couldn't tour for a year.
Yeah.
right. Because for whatever reason, his voice just couldn't do it.
Iron Maiden.
Iron.
Yeah, no, they're hardworking fellas.
Yeah. So no issue. They should have been in a long time ago. Joy Division, New Order.
Well, I don't know. They're groundbreaking. I'll give them that.
I'll give them that.
They were the beginning. They were the kind of that leading edge of
Yeah, they really were.
80s kind of synth pop or
Yeah.
new wave or whatever. So
Goth pop.
Goth pop.
yeah, maybe, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
But they really did kind of create that genre.
Yeah.
I didn't see you at the Oz or anything, or you were more at the monastery, weren't you, Mike?
Oh man, I'll never kiss and tell.
Disinfected. Don't knock it all over.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't knock it all over.
No, it's a laughter
Don't knock
cramp.
it over. Is that what it is? A laughter cramp?
Laughter cramp.
Do you need a rub down? Where is it? In your calf?
Oh man.
Only on our town podcast do you get to see our cramps.
Yeah.
You were thinking about Priest.
The
and-
ghost of KK Dowdy.
Yeah, jeez. And then Oasis. I'm not an Oasis
No,
fan. I know
fuck
people that are, but what the hell?
No, they didn't change
They
anything.
didn't change it. They were I think they were the premier Brit pop. What do you call that?
They were the best of the best.
Of Brit pop.
They just kind of oversold themselves. They're fun. I like their music. I
Yeah.
dig it, but I'm not a big. I'm not a big proponent for them. I'm not. I don't die for them.
And they didn't really have the longevity either. They made a few records,
Well,
right?
that was
but
because
not,
they all got drunk and high
And
and
hated
got
it.
fucked up.
Yeah.
The only song I really know is that Wonderwall song that was
Yeah.
everywhere for a minute.
Yep.
They're no Phil Collins.
They made the claim, I think, at one point that they were
Phil
the next
Collins,
Beatles
Phil-
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was their death nail right
It's
there.
like the
Yeah,
Beatles
yeah,
saying
yeah.
we're better or greater than Jesus. or whatever.
Jesus.
Bigger than Jesus.
Bigger than Jesus.
Oh my God.
Say that, John. John, they'll quit buying our records, John. I can't. I'm really
I liked it
trying
though.
hard.
Yeah.
And finally, I love this lady, Sade. But again,
Sadie.
Yeah, Sadie. She incredible song. She's had like 4 incredible songs over her career.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the albums in general, but
Well, her debut album, Sade,
Yeah.
was, I think, Sade?
It was huge, yeah.
Was huge.
And then she died relatively young or something,
oh, she
right?
did. She's not dead.
Oh, she's not?
No,
yeah,
she's
I think
touring.
she had an album out
Yeah.
Well, I take that back.
like
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago.
I think she's out doing her thing
Doing
right
her
now.
thing, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't kill her off too soon.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
I take that
she's-
back.
All right.
No.
Say it into the camera.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Except our
Sade.
should they accept our God damn it! I can't. Why can't I do an English accent? I was trying to do like
She'll
a
die.
Paul.
Applying and riding, both mainly applying.
Don't tell them that they won't buy our records. Fuck, I don't know where
I
I'm
think
going.
that was Liverpool.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Man, I don't
nice.
know.
So
And other good news and sort of bad news. U.S. hockey, both U.S. hockey teams won
Yeah, gold. Yeah.
medals at the Olympics, and they both beat Canada.
Oh, that's
which is
Yeah.
was because Canada was the favored
Yeah.
for both women's and men's,
Jeez.
and I think they both won by 1 score, and they both won in like
Sudden death
overtime,
or
sudden
whatever, yeah.
death.
Wow, I didn't see any of that. Did you watch
Yeah.
any of the
I
Olympics?
didn't watch
I
any
didn't
Olympics
watch
at
it.
all this year.
No,
Not a
it was
bit.
like in the morning. I watched about 10 minutes of that crazy friggin' one-person
Bobsled?
sled.
Yeah.
Man, where you're just hanging on, but this
The
wasn't the head
luge?
first, but
Oh.
I'm like, oh my God, they're hitting speeds of
Like 60, 70 miles an hour.
Wow.
Going down a
Yeah.
bunch of ice. Where the guy
No.
died about 10 years ago or whatever because he went off the edge and hit a pole.
Oh, that's right.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
No, I'm not doing that.
I've got this idea, guys. We're going to build a sled, and we're going to make it out of ice. We're going to do this, and then we're going to go straight downhill, and then we're not going to be able to turn or anything.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Who does that?
Nobody. Nobody.
Wow.
Geez, we talked about this earlier. Kash Patel somehow made it to the Olympics on government business. He was there anyway.
Yeah, not cool,
Right.
dude. He's not a
Goes
serious
into the
person.
locker room. He's celebrating. He's shooting
What are you doing there,
champagne.
George?
he's
Wearing the
guzzling-
gold medal.
Wearing the gold
Yeah.
medal. They get on the phone with Trump like a
He's a law enforcer. He's the highest.
Yes. They get on a speaker call and Trump's congratulating them, and he makes an offhanded comment about how he's probably going to have to invite the women's team as well
Fucking-
because
you're
otherwise
kidding me.
otherwise he'll get impeached. So we got to bring
Not that I get to because
Not that I
we have
get to
two
because they're
gold
awesome.
medal winning hockey teams.
because they're awesome.
Yeah.
Because
And
if I
then
don't, I'll get
For the
impeached.
first time in history, both women's and men's won.
all of the men's team laughs at the joke.
Yeah.
And the women are like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
We're not going to come to the
Well,
White House.
and they've also got gold, like, since it became, like, 5 times
Yeah.
since it even became a sport
Yeah.
in the Olympics.
The men- the men haven't won in
women's-
46
well,
years or
Yeah,
something.
since we
the
all
miracle
remember
on
that.
ice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
So just a
It's
shitty
weird.
situation.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Why? And that's the thing is he has to drag someone down.
Yes.
Right? It's like never swim
everything.
with that guy for
Well, that's-
everything.
that's the-
Because he could have just as easily said, and I get to bring both of my teams home. He still could have taken ownership for something he didn't do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But he just doesn't think that way. He
Right.
has to push somebody down to get up.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
weird.
It's narcissism, dude.
And then
The
because
grandiosity.
the men's team won and the goalie performed heroically, he was just awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom for being a
No, he
goal-
was not.
Yes, at
Wow.
the State of the Union last night.
You're kidding me.
I'm like, isn't that reserved for like
Yes.
humanitarian guys or
Yes.
people that have had a lifelong career of service
Yeah.
to the country?
Well,
Whether that be in the arts
If
or
I was
whether that
Mike
be,
Moskowitz and I was a goalie for the United States Olympic team in 2026, and
we would have lost.
we would have lost. But had we
I can block a
won,
lot of shit with my face, though.
Had we won, and I was given, or he was given the Presidential Medal for Freedom, he would have tossed it back in his face.
Yeah, I would, or yes.
Here, thank you
Made a
very
spiel
much.
about how somebody is much more deserving.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I'd have taken it.
Yeah.
how much gold is that?
Yeah. How much?
I got debt.
It's made a nickel?
Yeah. Oh man.
I got
It's just
retirement
weird.
to pay
But
for.
by cheapening all of
Yes,
these things,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So isn't it weird
Yeah.
that we just like allow
He needs to be a
him?
better example.
Yeah, he's just dragging us down with him. He's not lifting us up.
He's a
Like we were talking
knucklehead.
about Jesse Jackson the other day.
Yes.
I am a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Imperfect.
yeah,
but,
but the goal was to lift each other
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
To make us better for each other.
right. Yeah.
Period. Period.
No.
Yeah.
Period.
It's so weird to me.
We got to get money out of the whole system.
man.
Get money out
Yeah,
of the system.
yeah,
Get corporations
yeah.
out of the system.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Jeez. In good news, though,
Thanks, Charles.
Flavor Flav
Oh, I'm a fan.
has come out and said that he would sponsor a celebration for the ladies' team,
Nice.
for the women's team, down in Vegas, and he was trying to find sponsors and stuff. And I think some of the players have taken him up on it. Said, "Yeah, we'll come down. We'll have a
Oh, yeah,
great
and I'd party with
little
Flav. Oh, yeah.
parade.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah."
Oh, I bet it was a great party.
I'd steal his clock.
Sure. You know, he was a musical
That was
prodigy as a child.
Ice-T.
Yeah.
He's like an incredible musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's wealthy. I think he's.
I
Like
hope he is,
I
yeah,
think he's like
yeah.
a billionaire.
Oh, jeez.
No, I
Yeah.
can't imagine that.
Yeah.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, he's got.
Because he was doing Flavor of Love and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
No, he's done all kinds of stuff with it. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure he's worth a lot more than all
Sure.
of us combined a few times over. But,
yeah.
but I don't know. I'd go party.
But I did
went
see a
as-
photo where the women's hockey team had a dinner with Stanley Tucci or something.
Oh, that's right. He took them all out. to
Because that guy eats good.
Yeah.
So,
I was slightly off.
dinner. Okay.
As of late, 2024, Flavor Flav has an estimated net worth of approximately $2 million.
$2.50.
$2 million.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that's got all the tattoos on his face and stuff? Does Flavor Flav have tattoos on his face?
no.
I don't think so.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
Sorry, Flavor
Lil Wayne
Flav.
or something, probably.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, no, that guy's got money.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that guy's probably got
yeah,
deals.
no, he's good. Yeah, he's got fuck you money.
Yeah. Geez, I went as Flavor Flav for Halloween one year. I did. I got a little plastic horn
Sure.
helmet
Yeah.
because he was wearing that, and I took a big fake gold chain and put a big clock on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was Flavor Flav.
Yeah,
And my sunglasses.
Lil Wayne's worth $200 million.
Oh, well,
A little bit
that's-
different.
yeah.
6'7".
Yeah.
6'7".
And in Atlanta, that you are a billionaire.
Yeah,
Because he's
yeah,
from
yeah.
Atlanta, so it's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Money-
Which is
money
what I'm
goes
more.
further there.
6'7".
Yeah.
7'6". I don't know.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And they always talk
Dollars.
about how, Trump is probably, there's more millionaires now than ever. It's like, well, that's because a modest home is now $1 million,
Yes.
which is why young people
Yeah.
aren't getting homes.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? And everybody's just clinging to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So true. Yeah. Yeah. Man.
Shit.
Boys, there was a assassination attempt. There was a Mar-a-Lago gun.
Yeah, he had a gun. Yeah, evidently. Yeah.
Gun and was it like a can of
And
gas
I
or
guess,
something?
yeah, I don't know what was in the can, but it was it
Piss.
looked like a fuel can.
Pissed
Yeah.
because he drove down from North Carolina.
I mean, that's you got to do what you got to do.
So he was shot and killed by Secret Service agents after he breached the perimeter with
Yeah.
a shotgun, and he said he was fixated on the Epstein files and believed that the government was covering it up. Before that, he was a big Trump fan. His family were all Trump people.
Oh yeah. It's very
conservative.
Which aren't
guys.
conservatives, by the way, but yes.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
term
you're
we
right.
use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and remember, no other president ever vacationed as much as this president. Ever. And B, when they did, they went to like Camp David, these places that were already securable.
No.
Right?
Mike, Donald
Yeah.
Trump does not have time to golf. He's going to be so busy
Oh my God,
making America
it's so
a better
unreal,
place.
dude. Yeah,
He's not going to have time to golf.
Yeah.
Okay,
at
maybe
least every weekend. Yeah,
maybe every weekend.
Yeah.
yeah,
And Wednesdays.
Things are pretty
And-
affordable right now,
Yeah.
too.
Tuesdays sometimes.
yeah, and that all the Secret Service, all that they have to pay.
Yeah.
To stay at his places.
Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
And rent.
And Mar-a-Lago is a very difficult place to secure. Is the thing.
Yeah.
It's
Right?
on the
It's like-
water.
And it's
Yeah.
an active club.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my God. It's like,
It's fucking grift.
oh man.
Boys, finally, rest in peace. Not finally for him. Finally, news stories. Rest in peace. Actor Robert Carradine has died. He's the brother of both David and Keith Carradine.
Yeah, what did he do?
Robert.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds was his big thing. Yeah, he was the head nerd kid with the the glasses. He's the one in the movie. that
Yeah, I
kinda
know.
Had the
Yeah, it
sexual
didn't age
assault.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't age well.
But he
He's
was
the
an
one
actor,
that put the
thank you.
mask on and pretended he was a girl's boyfriend so he could blink her. And that's a technical term, by the way.
Blinker.
And then he took the mask off. He's like, ha ha ha! I gotcha.
Was Booger in that?
Booker was in that.
Okay.
Yes.
Booger.
Yeah. Not a movie that aged well, but that's what he's probably most famous for. I guess he was on a TV show called Lizzie McGuire that lasted quite a long time. I don't know what his
Yeah, that was a
character
big
was.
show.
He was also in The Long Riders, and I don't know if you remember this. This was a late '70s movie about Jesse James.
Yeah.
And so you had the Keach brothers, Stacy and his brother
Michael?
Steve. I don't know what it was. Michael Keach.
I think it was Michael Keach.
They played Jesse and Frank James, and then the Carradine brothers, all three of them,
What?
I remember
played
that
the
movie.
youngers.
Yeah.
and then Randy and Dennis Quaid.
No, they do
yes,
not.
played another part of the gang.
Yeah.
So you had all these acting brothers that all took
Jeez.
on roles.
That was a good
which
movie,
is
actually.
pretty crazy.
Does
right?
it work?
It's been 20
I remember
years.
seeing it on like Showtime.
Yeah.
like, over and over and over again. It just always.
I'm watching it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been many years since I've seen it, but I
Yeah.
do remember.
Yeah. So is Keith's the last Carradine brother?
Keith
Keith's
is the
still around,
last
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
and he was the one that starred on Dexter, and he was on.
Jeez. Yeah. He's
what
been
is he
around for
else?
Mass. Oh no, he's.
David Carradine hung himself
Yeah,
by
he did.
jerking off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Autoerotic asphyxiation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to try
Yeah.
it.
Hell of a way to
No,
go.
man.
Oh,
no,
I'll have a buddy.
Yeah.
I'll have a buddy.
gotta have
Janelle,
it.
could you keep all the belts locked up at night? Please.
Man, yeah.
We need you.
Yeah.
We need Jeff around a little longer.
I've tried a lot of things in my life, but
Yeah.
not that.
I just like fucking. I don't need any
I don't
extras
need any extra
necessarily.
stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
So the
Worked out for me
family,
so far.
the family described his death as a valiant struggle with bipolar disorder, and that's all we know so far.
Ah,
so I
shucks.
don't know
It's a rough deal.
what that
dude.
means.
It's a
That is
rough
rough.
deal.
That's pretty bad.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah, and he was acting up, and I think his last credit that I saw on IMDb or
Yeah.
whatever was fairly recent. It was in the last year.
Yeah,
or
is he
two,
related
so-
to like John Carradine, like the old
Oh, I think
40s
that
and
was their
50s?
dad, right?
I think so, man. So like way like, acting.
Family.
Yeah, like a legacy and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This brother's first acting role, I think, was in The Cowboys with John Wayne. And this would have been
man.
like early 70s,
I don't
or
remember that
71, 69, somewhere in there.
Okay.
6, 7, I don't know, somewhere in there.
Is that
I don't know
when?
why I like 6, 7.
You love it.
Is that when the Duke throws the little boy into the water and teaches him how to swim?
Oh, jeez.
no, that's
He just that boy doesn't know how to swim, so he just goes up to the water and he goes, "Do you know how to swim?" No, and he just throws him in the water.
no, that was one where he's like a grizzled cavalry sergeant or officer.
Okay.
And it's down in Arizona.
Okay, not that
Meets
one.
a
Not the right one.
widowed
Yeah.
woman, but I can't think of the name of it.
And he's the Duke. He's just walking around
Yeah, doing his
the
thing.
John
He
thing.
was a good horse rider, though. What's the one where he's
I
like,
think so.
he's got his gun out and he's backing up the horse? and
Oh, right.
It's a great scene, man.
Yeah.
Because there's like
Yeah.
7 dudes and he's facing them all down
Yeah.
and reversing on a horse.
Yeah, my understanding is he had a horse that he used in several movies. Like, this is my horse that I'm
Yeah.
using.
Yeah, we get
And
along.
he was-
Yeah.
And he also had his sidearm, his 6-gun.
Sure.
Was the same one he used.
Oh,
his
geez, all right.
rig and
Yeah,
everything.
because he was familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on a horse I didn't know.
No, I wouldn't either.
Here, jump on
Trying to
this
do a
horse.
trick
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, with guns going on.
Yeah.
off.
And
Horses
he's a
kind of
big dude.
scare me
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
They can get moody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was in.
They have
The last time I rode a
distinct
horse
personalities.
was in Ireland.
Yeah.
and just a great family that owned this plot of land and had a great conversation with the guy. That's a whole different story. But I'm out and we're riding English. It's not Western, right? We don't have the saddle with the big horn on it.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got the saddle, and it's not real tight. So this horse is moving, and I'm kind of shaking around in the saddle. I'm like, now this isn't kind of my gig, right?
My jam, bro.
Yeah. And the poor guy and his guide are running alongside. They didn't even bring a horse. They're just sort of running alongside.
Oh,
And
man.
I'm feeling like, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Foot servant.
I'm going to need tea and crumpets after this.
You're like, I'm going to need someone to tighten this saddle down, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of felt like it. Yeah. Jeez.
I went in just a side note. If we're going to share stories about horses,
Yeah.
that's sticking with Cuba. That ride that we all took when we got back was probably a 300-yard stretch of open land, like a grassland, coming down out of the mountains to the town where the horses were going to head home. And I thought, growing up and then going to Maple Valley as a kid and riding horses under the
The
power
aqua barn?
lines.
Oh, yeah.
Not the aqua barn, but further up Lake Sawyer area and that sort of thing. But I thought I knew how to ride a horse. So I got my kids with me. Melinda's with me. We're coming back from this long-ass ride. And I'm like, there's a long straight spot here.
Oh, no.
You know what I should
So,
do?
you know what I should do? So I went, and I kicked the horse, and that guy goes, dinner time, and he booked. And I'm like, and I've got my man bag on me, and my wallet's flying out, credit cards, my ID, money, shit's flying out everywhere. And there was 2 guides that we had with the 6 of us, and so it was 8 total, and one of them was just booking next to me, and he looks like one of those like Cowboy Express guys, right, with the hat on, and he's just like, whoa, trigger.
Yeah.
And he grabs a hold of the reins and pulls him to a stop. And the other guy comes up about 10 minutes later with all my shit.
Was he like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Well,
Loco gringo.
he did say that the horse knew that was home. This was the end of the day and it was dinner time.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, so I just thought I could do
Oats.
it. Yeah, I didn't ride. Yeah, it was a hard on my balls.
We went horseback riding in Hawaii, and
Man, you guys get out.
my horse kept wanting to eat everything.
I was
all
in
the foliage.
Stalingrad when I went.
No, but this horse wanted to eat everything. The lady that was sort of guiding us, and she was up front on her horse. She's like, "Oh yeah, don't let him eat." And I'm like, "I'm not going to tell this
what am I
fucking
telling
horse
this
what to
guy,
do.
man?
Knock it
Yeah,
off."
yeah,
Did you train this horse before I
So
got
I'm
on it?
supposed to like jerk him back every time he's
Watch it.
You want to piss him off? Yeah.
I'm like, no, if he wants a fucking bite, I'm letting him take a bite.
Yeah,
of whatever's out here.
Yeah, I'm not going to shame this guy. Nobody.
Yeah, you go ahead. We're best friends. You go ahead and eat whatever you want to eat.
You just whisper in his ear, and he's going to do what you say.
I'm the horse whisperer.
Yeah. How much training did you have before you got on that thing? Like from them?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah. And then she's like barking orders at you. You should just.
Yeah, should you maybe tell him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might listen to you because he's
He's like, I just got here 10 minutes before you did.
Yeah.
I don't know these guys.
The same thing with us in Cuba. That was these horses were just trained to go on this route, and at one point we went up into the mountains and we literally climbed on rocks and up boulders that was shifting off under our feet. It was like a hillside. It was a cliff.
Yeah.
And these horses were just like going up, and I'm like, holy crap. And it just
hold on.
took us up. This massive animals. Poor Ben. Oh, sorry, Ben.
How old was he?
Yeah.
He was 15, I think,
Oh,
or
okay.
16. Yeah, and he was on the smallest horse, and he was the biggest of the kids. And he goes, Dad, you probably should have had, because he's 6'2", I'm 6 foot, and I think he said after we got done, he goes, no, I think they mismatched us on horses. And there's a picture of all 6 of us, right? And we're all on these different horses, and I'm on my steed,
Yeah, he's
and
on a
Ben's on this
pony.
little,
Yeah,
He's on like a fucking mule.
his feet are dragging on the ground. I love that picture, though. That was a really beautiful time. That was a lot of fun.
Can he still have children? That's the.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a couple of years.
Yeah, man. Jeez. Boys, this has been fun. You guys got any other news stories that I might have missed?
Oh
A
yeah.
couple minutes?
No.
No.
I think we're
I did such a good job of
We're at
covering them all.
2 hours right now.
Jesus
geez.
Christ. Well, let's end this here program on something positive, boys.
do it.
Because we talked about JFK at the beginning, he kind of laid down the law of the nukes. I found a couple of quotes on peace from Mr. JFK.
Nice.
He said, those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Here, here.
True that.
Yeah.
And then this one's a little wordy, but I liked it a lot. Peace does not rest in the charters and covenants alone. It lies in the hearts and minds of all people. So let us not rest all our hopes on parchment and paper. Let us strive to build peace, a desire for peace, a willingness to work for peace in the hearts and minds of all of our people. I believe that we can. I believe that the problems of human destiny are not beyond the reach of human beings.
Gee.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Charles.
I don't know. Is that the hearts and minds, or was that something else?
I think that's something else, but that's the same.
Same feeling, yeah.
Yeah, same
Got to win the
premise.
hearts
Yeah.
and minds of the people. But yeah, peace does not come for free either, folks. You need to demand it.
Yeah.
Demand peace.
Yeah, it's a
Absolutely.
practice amongst ourselves, right?
Yeah. Starts.
Yeah. It starts with us, and then but again, just knowing that is achievable, as JFK said, a human goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That once we understand that, then the rest of it at least can be baby steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do it.
All right, let's leave it there. We're going to come back and do our top five. I was kind of like grasping at something, and I was listening to some Zeppelin, so I figured I want to know your guys' greatest Led Zeppelin songs of all time. So we're going to do our top five, which you can find in the bonus material on r-townpodcast.com. Sign up and be a member. It's $3 a month or $30 a year, so it's super cheap. And then you're a member of an exclusive club.
Oh.
Or you can find us on Patreon.
Yes.
Just look up Our Town Podcast on Patreon.
Which
and
is
you
nice,
get the
yeah.
content there.
Yeah.
So,
and it's really appreciated. I really do like that subscriber
yeah.
model, right?
Yes,
That
yes.
just shows that you love us.
Yes, and we love you as much as we love you. So, hope to see you soon. And otherwise, we'll see you next week.
Peace out, people.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it. And don't forget to visit r-townpodcast.com for all the links. For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.